watch the startup glow. Real weather in, rain or shine. Study level planes, everything's aligned. Controllers live, ATC in my ear. Clear for takeoff, skies are crystal clear. But wait, timer's off, chat's calling me out. 0 out of 10, I'll take the shout. From gate to clouds, every flight's a scene. Real planes, real skies, and everything between. Mistakes, I'll own them, it's part of the dream. Together we'll fly, this is the stream. Like, subscribe, and share the sky. Every comment helps us fly. We're live together, here we go. Let's fly the world, enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, and share the view. This journey's better with all of you. Cold to clouds, it's you and me. Let's dreamers live, let's fly, let's see. Got the charts called, put it again. ATC's calm, but I'm counting to 10. From busy airspace to soft touchdowns, the highs and the lows make the best sounds. Fuels in, systems good, ready for more. Real time, right where we aim to explore. Every shout out, every laugh, every cheer. You're the reason we keep flying here. From gate to clouds, every flight's a scene. Real planes, real skies, and everything between. Mistakes, I'll own them, it's part of the dream. Together we'll fly, this is the stream. Like, subscribe, and share the sky. Every comment helps us fly. We're live together, here we go. Let's fly the world, enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, and share the view. This journey's better with all of you. Cold to clouds, it's you and me. Flex dreamers live, let's fly, let's see. Thanks for watching, for being my crew. Every stream's a journey, it starts with you. Let's fly together, let's make it right. Flight streamers here, clear skies tonight.
All right, good evening, everybody. Yes, that's right. We are on Air Canada A321 Philippine Aviation. Hello. We got Nancy saying hello. Halifax, hello. There, Flight Sim, nice. Thanks for the bits, man. Thanks so much for the bits. I appreciate your donation on Twitch. Here we go. Looks like someone just unsubscribed. What's going on? Just one person is subscribing? What's happening? And they just left. All right, anyways. How's it going, everyone? Thanks so much for tuning in, and we are live. Just gonna let my crew on Discord know that we're live. It looks like they didn't really get the memo. All right, here we go. Awesome. All right, welcome everybody. I hope you're doing great, and we are now going to be boarding this beautiful aircraft. Look at that. There you go. Nuclear's here. All right. Nuclear says hello. Just about to do lunar orbit circulation. Crazy timing. Oh man. I hope you can do this at the same time as we're going to be boarding this aircraft and flying this all the way to Halifax, guys. All the way to Halifax. And thank you so much for liking the stream. I'm back. I was at the cottage. I didn't stream for 2 days. I already missed you guys. So let's get going. Let's get going, shall we? All right, so let's go ahead and set up the overhead panels. So as always, crew oxygen supply is on. We got this. We're gonna test this. Let's do the test. We're flying to Halifax today in Air Canada A321. We're in Boston. Boston is fully staffed. So we have the air traffic controllers here in Boston, and today is so I'm still doing my Airbus setup, so you can see the stick. So I'm going to be switching to Boeing this week, so we're going to fly more Boeing aircraft just to make sure you guys are not bored. All right, perfect. So that's good. Now we got to get you all entertained. Make sure that you guys are entertained. And look at this beautiful aircraft right here, Airbus A321. It's a bit of a longer Airbus, and if you can, I won't stream Discord while you're live. Okay, no. So I will wait for you down. Oh, cheers, man. I appreciate it, man. You're the best. See, you're so awesome, Nuclear. There you go. Okay, so I can't fly this ship with my eyes closed. Oh man. Same thing for me with me in this Airbus. Oh, look at this guy's backpack. I like that. All right, hello. Let's greet our passengers once again. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, hello everyone. And thanks for boarding this beautiful aircraft. Look at that. We actually have first class seating today. First class seating in this Airbus A321. All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and start setting up, shall we? Okay, so Atsu, we're going to be looking at the AOC menu, airline menu. We're going to initialize this flight. Let's initialize it. Let's get data initialized. And here we go. Okay, so Air Canada 519, Boston to Halifax. Total time en route would be a bit shy of an hour. So we have real weather, not real time, as always, right? So let's go ahead and do the init. So let's press the init. We're now programming this beautiful unit, by the way. Look at that. We're beautifully programming it right here. This one. Okay, so flight number. So we got Air Canada 520. Oh geez, time flies. It's a month away until FS Expo, guys. Month away. I hope I see you guys there. VATSIM Expo. We're gonna start talking about it actually. Okay, so 15, custom 15, cruising at 350. So 350, 35,000 feet. That's what we're gonna be cruising at. And let's get the wind forecast. And let me know who's gonna be going to VATSIM Expo. Oh my god, just that 2 unsubscribes. I don't understand why. Like, as soon as they saw the stream, they're like, I'm unsubscribing. So we just had 2 people unsubscribe. What's going on here? Is everything okay? Is my sound okay? Do I sound okay? Do I look okay? I don't know. Anyways. Yeah. Okay, return here. And okay, what are we doing? So we've got our departure, and let's go ahead and just start filling the stuff up. Okay, so init. We've got the init, and then we're gonna go into the flight plan. Flight plan. So Boston. Flight plan. Boston. Okay, so what do we have for departure? Looks like we're departing 35 left. Is it? Yeah, 33 left. Okay, so 33 left. Runway 33 left. And okay, so departure is gonna be Lobster 8. I think Lobster 8. And then Lobster transition. And then for Halifax, we're looking at 25 arrival, runway 05. So let's do that. Localizer, yeah, probably localizer 05. And then 25. And then that will be Alex transition. Cert. Sound is great too. All right. I think you look fine. Fly a spaceship sometime. Yeah. Oh man, I look like I should fly a spaceship. Oh jeez. Yeah, this ain't no spaceship. This is the Air Canada Airbus A321. So once again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for liking the stream. Hopefully we'll get some more people today. And Tayer, once again, thanks for donations on Twitch. Appreciate it. Okay, so we tuned in here. And okay, so let's go back into the init. We're gonna go back into the init, go page number 2, and then we're gonna load this aircraft right here. So let's load it up. It's mass imbalance. We're gonna load the aircraft instantly. We're gonna send some data to MCDU. So we got 70 tons for zero fuel. Oh man, this aircraft's heavy. It's much heavier than we usually do, right? So we have 6,000, almost 7,000 kilograms of fuel. So 6.7, and we have 70.2, 26.6. So we're very heavy for this departure. And good. So once we do that, we're gonna calculate the performance. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's calculate performance. All right. So 33 left. Dry. Sync the load sheets. We got 1 plus F for the takeoff. Sync the live weather. Let's calculate that. Okay. So these are speeds: 155, 159, and 161. And let's send this to McDo. MCDU actually. It's called MCDU. Right, you guys are so... Is it Monday? Like, what's happening? You guys are quiet. You got all nuclears only once talking, and I don't think we got any likes. What's going on, guys? Why are we so like today? Nuclear is the only champion here. All right, awesome. So we're gonna go into the perf, and there it is. So that's our takeoff performance, and we've got the takeoff performance loaded. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome aboard this beautiful Airbus A321 that serves to Halifax. I appreciate you stopping by, liking the stream, subscribing, and all that good stuff. You know, double tap your screen, and thank you so much for your support as always. As always. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go into ground services. We're gonna close the doors. Close the doors, and here we go. Oh, you know why? Let me know why. Okay, you gotta tell me why. Okay, there it is. The doors are not closing, and there we go. Okay, so next, what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our departure. We're gonna load up the chart, and here we go. Flying from Boston. So Boston departure that we're using is Lobster 8. It's called Lobster 8, right? Because you know, it is East Coast. There's lobsters. This was called Lobster 8. So that's the departure name, right? Lobster 8. So we're using runway 33 left. We're going to need to climb to heading 330, intercept course 314 at Tech, and then on track 353 degrees cross Mystic at or above 3000, and then as depicted route on Lobster. So that's the Lobster transition. We're going to take off and then kind of follow this, right? So Mystic, Camry, and then turn right. So that's going to be our route, and we need to climb and maintain 5000. So it's initial climb. So right here, I just set it on my FCU, so flight control unit, and then for Boston ATIS we have 2976. So 2976. Let's set the pressure right here. 2976. Constraints are on. Constraints are on both sides, and there we go. A lot of people use the British Silver Service. Oh, really? As Wi-Fi networks. A lot of US is in the dark. Really? They are? Are you serious? I don't even know that. That's crazy. That is insane. All right, so here's the load sheet once again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Boston. We're right now at gate number Alpha 3. We're in Airbus A321. Going to take off soon. So, here we go. Now that we're looking at this departure chart, let's go ahead and run the takeoff briefing. Okay, so good.
Are you ready for the departure brief? Go ahead. Okay, the newest weather shows good conditions. We'll plan to push and start for a 2-engine taxi. There are no hot spots along our taxi route. It will be a left seat takeoff, and no need for radar today. We'll plan on a normal thrust takeoff. Prior to V1, for any master warning, engine fire, or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying safely, we'll abort
Still light
and
in
stop on
Michigan.
the runway.
Nice.
After V1,
Awesome.
we'll take it flying and deal with it in the air and plan to come back here. Any questions? No questions.
No questions.
Okay, that completes the brief.
That completes the brief, and here we go. Alright, so let me just show you what's going on here. So we're here in Boston. So this Boston right here, Alpha 3. So we're looking at Lobster 8. And we're going to depart Lobster 8 and head all the way to Halifax. So weather in Halifax right now, let's see what's the weather. Yeah, it's low IFR. Perfect. It's going to be a nice IFR weather. So we're going to be coming in a nice weather. So it will be fun landing. And it's a localized approach. So it should be amazing, fun approach. So stick around for landing because it's going to be awesome. Okay, so I need to make sure that my settings right here, so I do have FLS. Okay, FLS is good. Okay, so deviation is good. All right, fantastic. Oh my god, I think I have an intruder in the cockpit. Look at this. Oh my goodness, he's gonna break. Yeah, he's the little guy. Oh, there he is. See, he's an intruder in the cockpit, guys. I don't know what to do now. He's gonna break stuff. Okay, dude, you gotta like. Yeah, he's gonna screw up my flight. Have a good flight. All right, here we go. Oh my god, no. Don't touch stuff. I have an intruder in the cockpit. My 3-year-old, almost 3-year-old, is just what the hell? You better not knock out the camera, cause. Anyway, sorry guys. It happens, you know. It's awesome. I love when he shows up to my flights. All right, so there we go. So we're Air Canada A321. So we've got everything set to go. One more thing we got to do is we got to make sure we set the squawk. Yeah, he's gone now. It's good. All right. So I hope you guys like that. Double tap that if you like the intruder. You guys are quiet in chat. What's happening? You guys are so quiet today. What is going on? E2976. Okay, so let's see. So squawk is 1423. What languages can you speak? I can speak Russian. I can understand Ukrainian. I speak English. I can understand a little bit of Spanish. A little bit. Un poquito.
Roger, thanks for the fire.
Okay, so 1423. Boston Tower's closing too. Okay, 1423 for the squawk and perfect. 13.0, yeah. YOLO. Alright. Oh, Officer Boy, you just missed an intruder in the cockpit. I had an intruder in the cockpit, by the way. You missed it. You're here, awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate you coming, stopping by. Alright, so Atsu. Cool. Oh, there he is. He's back. Oh my god, he's back. It's my 3-year-old. Yeah, he's just breaking stuff. Anyways, so yeah, so we're just getting ready. I've got the squawk, and I know we have Boston Towers closing, so we're gonna have the Boston approach now. Delta Force, what's up? Let's see what what game are you playing? So this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So it is custom, and yeah, it's custom with custom add-ons and stuff, and have hardware that's connected. So thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome aboard, guys. I hope you're gonna enjoy this flight. So this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now that's good. I already told you. So there we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the cockpit prep checklist.
Cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Removed. Fuel quantity.
Fuel quantity checked.
6, 9, 7 kilograms. Seatbelts.
Seatbelts are on.
On. ADIRS.
ADIRS are nav.
Nav. Barrow ref.
Okay, 2976.
2, 9, 7, 6. Set. 2, 9, 7, 6. Set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Fantastic. Cockpit preparation checklist completed. So what we're gonna do now is I'm going to just quickly check the messages.
Also review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seat
Messages.
criteria.
Okay, let's do that. Load sheet. Yes, we have. Perfect. So we have departure checks. Once again, thanks so much, everybody. Welcome aboard. Double tap the screen. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Make sure you typed in the chat. Nick's here. Officer Boy's here. No, he didn't. Once again, thank you guys. All right, we're now getting ready for pushback. Pushback trucks connected. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for your support. Thanks for likes and all that good stuff. We're gonna be taking off soon, so stick around. Don't swipe away. Double tap the screen. Make sure you like the stream because yeah, we gotta take off somehow, right? So we're flying this Airbus A321. Fabio, thanks for subscribing. Once again, thanks so much for subscribing, and welcome. All right, here we go. All right, perfect. So cockpit door is now closed and beacon is now on. Very good. So we're gonna lock the door. So we're gonna probably do north. If we're gonna face north, no, we're gonna face south in spot number 5. Yeah, let's do that. Face south.
Release parking brakes, please.
All right, so we're gonna before we start
checklist. Parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Set. Takeoff speeds and thrust.
Yeah, the 3-year-old, not 5-year-old.
V1 1 5 5 VR 1 5.
Yeah, we're gonna release the parking brakes shortly.
1
right,
6,
I see you guys double tapping the screen. Thank you so much.
5 VR 1 5.
Yeah,
9,
see the ground crew is so
V2,
impatient.
1 6 1 Windows.
Closed.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Clear to close. Yep.
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
All right, fantastic.
Closed. Beacon
on.
Before start checklist completed.
All right, before start checklist complete, and then we're gonna release the parking brakes. Fine. Okay, let go. All right, so
Commencing push. All engines clear.
fantastic.
Start at will.
So now we're gonna be pushing back, and then we're gonna turn on the engines. The beautiful part is that you get to hear the beautiful engines starting. So let's do that. All right, so let's gonna go into this view. We're gonna start, and then starting number 1. Let's do that.
Starting engine 1. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Let's go. Bam! There it is. So there we go. We're gonna hear Windows updating. What's happening? Is your Windows updating? Windows are closed and beacon is now on. Okay, make sure your cabin windows are rolled up. Oh, yeah, they are. Look at that. Cabin windows are rolled up. And there we go. So we're now starting engine number 1. And once again, thank you guys. Double tap that screen and like the stream. So good evening, Ryan. We are flying from Boston to Halifax today. So this Air Canada flight number 520 with service to Halifax, Canada. So, of course, Air Canada. And there we go. Pushing back. This beautiful pushback truck's now pushing us. And it's windy. And we're going to get some nice weather. You know, when we're going to be, when we're going to be landing. So stick around for landing. Don't swipe away. Early stream today, yeah. Actually, it's normal time, Delta. It's actually like normal time for me today. So usually the late streams are when I just don't have time. And I still have to do a stream. So thanks so much for tuning in. All right, my friend, here we go. Yes, sir. Welcome, Broken Mature. Good. All right, Massive Fest. That is correct. That is correct. So we're flying Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Okay, Al Marwa says, I'm studying aerospace engineering. What do you think? Is there any app? Aerospace engineering? Oh, you should talk to Nuclear, man. He's going to tell you. There is a freaking amazing app that you're going to be, like aerospace, you're going to be like, what the hell did I just sign up to? Like, you can literally calculate every single thing about the... Pick me some poutine. Yes, absolutely. We're actually going to go for some lobster rolls. That's the thing that we're going to do. Okay, so let's start number 2. Let's do that. Start engine 2.
Starting engine 2. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Let's go. There's the sound of the PTU barks. PTU is our power transfer unit. It is it is equalizing hydraulics. Jeez, I need more coffee. It is equalizing the hydraulics. So there we go. We're starting engine 2, and there we go.
Got the 811 heavy cross runway 4 right at Charlie.
All right, fantastic.
Runway 27.
So we have Boston approach right now. So Boston Tower's off. So yeah, it's not really realistic when approach gives you the taxi instructions, but that's okay.
Hold short runway
Confirmation
27.
for a good engine start.
All right, fantastic. Look at that. There you go. The engines are starting. You guys are awesome. There we go. Let's double tap that screen. We don't really have YouTube's not even sending us a lot of people. Here we go. Once again, guys, welcome aboard Air Canada 520 with service to Halifax. We're now going to disconnect the pushback truck. Here we go. Let's stop here. Confirm good engine start.
To ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Perfect. So they can disconnect, and we're just going to observe the engine start. So here we go. So generators are now available. Nose where steering is disengaged. All right, let's do that. Let's get the starter to go off. And Brian Steve is now working his magic. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's setting the flaps. Config 1 plus F. Berto 40, thanks for following on Twitch. Appreciate you. All right, here we go. 1 plus F. That's our configuration for the flaps with takeoff. Once again.
Unlocking gear.
All right. Be a fan. Cool with the fear. Okay, yeah. Well, Barto, why don't you just join our, Discord? That's what you should do. All right, here we go. Locking gear. So, engine mode selectors normal. We're going to turn off the APU bleeds. And, okay, so let's look at the... Yep.
Bypass pin removed.
Perfect. So tow truck disconnected and
Left is clear.
Left is clear, right is clear. So this lovely gentleman will now going to show us the bypass pin. He's like walking like this. Oh, good tack. Let's take off. Yeah. Patience, my friend. Nancy, patience. Patience, please. All right, you got to be patient. You got to be patient with us. All right, once again, guys, look at that. We don't really have a lot of viewers. What's happening? Why you guys are not double tapping your screen? And we're losing people. No, the plane's going to go slow now. All right, awesome. Let's do after start checklist.
After start checklist. Anti-ice.
Anti-ice is off.
Off. ECAM status.
ECAM status is normal.
Checked.
Check.
Pitch trim.
Pitch trim 30% set.
30% set. Rudder trim.
Rudder trim 0.
Neutral. After start checklist
After start checklist completed. Once again, let's do the flight control checks real quick. We're going to check our flight controls on the left and right hand side. We got the side stick. You missed the boarding. No, Tevin. Why did you miss the boarding, man? Anyways, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're just doing a flight control check real quick. And welcome. Thanks so much for double tapping the screen, liking the stream, subscribing. Look at this. We're at 20,350. Can we go to 21,000 this week? Oh, man, we're going to go 21,000. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are the best. All right, let's do that. Full down. And then full up.
Flight control check.
Yes, let's
Ready?
do that. Okay, full down.
Full down.
And then full up.
Full up. Neutral.
Full left.
Full left.
And then full right.
Full right.
And then neutral. We're gonna check the rudder. I'm gonna use my feet.
Full right.
And then full left. without
left.
sliding. I gotta make sure it doesn't slide. All right.
Neutral.
Thanks so much, guys. Once again, here you go to our beautiful aircraft. He's ready to roll. So we're just doing a flight control checks. You can see the Brian Steve, our first officer, just did his checks. So now we're gonna go say clear left side.
Clear right side.
Perfect. And then we'll do brake check.
Pressure 0.
Pressure 0 confirmed. Here we go. And now we're gonna go into we're gonna actually taxi to spot number 7, and that's when we're gonna ask for taxi instructions. So there we go. Look at that. Taxi lights is on. Very good. All right.
Runway 32 left, clear for takeoff.
Perfect. Look at this. Look at this beautiful aircraft. So big too. Damn.
Canada 290, turn left on Kilo.
Flying from Boston to yes. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you. Thanks for answering all the questions. All right, here we go. Oh man, look how big this plane is. I can't even show it to you in full. There it is. We're now turning light to spot 7, and that's where we're gonna request taxi instructions. Alex, Nick Cutters, thanks for subscribing. Once again, thank you. NSL Squant, hello. All right.
Affirmative. Push your discretion. Advise. Ready to taxi.
All right, so we are gonna be at spot number 7. That's where we're gonna ask the Boston departure. So Boston departure is the only one that's actually available for us. So hopefully they'll stay on for us to give us the taxi instructions. So let's do that. Yeah, Boston's kind of going offline soon, but there we go. We're gonna catch the tail end of them. All right, fantastic. All right, let's stop at spot number 7.
Calling Boston approach. I hear you loud and clear.
And here we go at spot number 7. There it is.
Turn left heading 090.
All right, perfect.
90 heading 1180.
Let's let them know we have information pop. Boston approach Air Canada 520 at spot number 7. Information pop or ready taxi.
Air Canada 520 Boston departure runway 33 left, taxi via Kilo Bravo Charlie, cross runway 4 left, hold short runway 4 right.
Taxi to runway 33 left via Kilo Bravo Charlie, cross runway 22 left and hold short 09 for Air Canada 520.
It'll be cross runway 4 left, hold short runway 4 right.
Correction, cross runway 4 left, hold short 4 right for Air Canada 520. Sorry for that.
No problem.
Yeah, so 4
Air
right.
Canada 290, turn left, join runway 9er.
Yeah, hold short 4 right. Okay, so there we go. So Kilo and Bravo.
Runway 9er.
Bravo and Charlie. Okay, I see that. I did not draw this correctly. Okay, so Bravo Charlie.
High flight 205 super.
Okay, let me show you what I'm doing. Just so you know. This is how I know. So we're gonna go. We're here. We're gonna Kilo Bravo and then Charlie, and then we're gonna hold short. Runway 04 right. Once again, thank you so much, everybody. Welcome aboard. There you go. There, see? We're talking to real people, real air traffic control. We're flying to Halifax with this beautiful Air Canada flight number 520, actually, 520. We're flying to Halifax, and welcome to the stream, everybody. Double tap that screen. Here we go. We got Officer Nick here. Officer Nick's, is our air marshal on board today, and thank you so much for tuning in. Here we go. We're now moving, guys. We're moving to the runway 33 left for departure. We're going to be departing Boston. Once again, thanks so much, and here we go. So we're gonna
290 exit right on taxi.
So we're gonna turn our terrain on, and then let's do taxi checklist.
Taxi checklist.
Air Canada 290 exit
Flight
right
controls.
Flight controls are checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
1+F.
Config 1+F. Config 1+F. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
On and auto. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Normal. ECAM memo.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff, no
blue.
blue. Taxi checklist completed.
All right. Once again, you're gonna hear your beautiful air flight attendants. Here we go. Look at that. You'll hear them momentarily. 3, 2, 1.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft.
These are funny.
Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions, lighted information.
All right, once again, welcome aboard Air Canada flight number 520. Don't swipe away. Like the stream. Here we go. Do you guys feel the energy? Look at this beautiful Airbus A321. A321. Enjoy the flight, And once
Doors
again.
are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation.
I didn't realize you're on VATSIM. Yep, we're on VATSIM almost all the time. Riley says toilet. Riley's here.
The exit nearest you, the
All right.
nearest exit.
Actually, we got Officer Boy as well. Is our marshal. We have 3 air marshals today on board, by the way. All right, awesome.
Pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear.
Okay.
Remain seated with
Sharan Kumar says boring. Oh man, what's not boring for you? Okay, you gotta tell us what's not boring. You don't like this? It's awesome, dude. We're flying this beautiful airplane. What's boring for you? What do you mean boring? How can this be boring? Dude, you must have a very boring life if this is boring for you. Just kidding, bro. No, you gotta be more constructive, you know. So, like, you gotta be okay. It's boring because.
Frontier Flight 220.
Sorry, like I ain't gonna do nothing other than flying this plane, dude. I'm not gonna crash it, okay? This is a game. Yes, it's a game. Oh, Officer Lotto, dude, I'm a man. Officer Lotto's here. Awesome. Not to add nature in space. Nature in space? You guys want me to add nature in space? Oh man, that's like. Oh man, that's hard.
806 heavy runway 33 left taxi.
Sorry, I don't know if I don't have OnlyFans. I gotta disappoint you, Charan. Flying escape, but too long. No, not too long. Not too long. It's only gonna be an hour. I only do like short flights, so you'll get to see the landing if you don't swipe away. All right, Andre says I'm from Brazil. Awesome. Welcome, man, Andre. All right, Danny. Hello. Thank you so much, sir, for tuning in.
360 on the heading 11.
All right. So how do you know how to respond? Okay. So what do you mean to the air traffic control? Is this Microsoft Flight? Yes, it is. It is. It's a Microsoft Flight Simulator. Here we go. With tons of custom add-ons, and you know, this is custom scenery by Flight Tampa. This Airbus A321 by Fenix, and we've got some lovely hardware for us to you know, control things and press buttons and all that good stuff. The flights that I pick, they're usually not long, so if you stick around, you'll get to see the landing. It's not that long, and you get to chat with all our beautiful people in the chat. So how do you respond to ATC tower? So right now I'm tuned in to 133.0, so my call sign is Air Canada 520. These are real people behind the scenes, and they are actually going to respond to us, so they see us on their radars, and that's how it works. Banana Works says hello. All right, look at that. We got so many. Oh man, we got so many air marshals. And by the way, we got legendary Fly with Lotto. He's also a fantastic content creator. I don't know if you guys probably seen Fly with Lotto. He's amazing, really cool Instagram shots. Like, this guy's like a wizard when it comes to cinematics. So there we go. So yeah, rip it to me. Oh, Brazino. No, I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm not gonna repeat that. You guys gotta have to translate that first. I don't want to say something about Brazil. Okay, Carolyn, Stan, subscribe. Look at you guys. All right, you guys are amazing. Look at you guys coming in. We're almost about to take off. See, here we go. We're just following along. We're taxiing to runway 33 left. So we're gonna let them know that we're gonna be holding short 33 left. But there we go. So we're approaching 33 left. We're in Charlie right now. Taxiway Charlie. Look at this beautiful aircraft. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in.
520, cross runway 4 right at Charlie. Hold short runway 27.
Cross 4 right at Charlie and hold short 27. Air Canada 520. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna hold short the next runway. So there we go. All right, it's the Brazilian game of the group. Oh, okay, got it. It's the Brazilian game of the group. Got it. Can you fly in real life? I am a real world pilot, by the way. I fly real planes, just smaller ones, not the big ones like that. So you can fly. You can literally learn how to fly real planes, because this plane is like super realistic. Look at this. Behind us, we even have the circuit breaker panel. It actually works. We even have Brian Steve, who's our co-pilot today. Look at this. We even have passengers. I can even open this door. See how awesome and realistic this is. Yo, this is awesome. It is real. Oh man, it's almost real. As real as it can get. There it is. Look at that. Look at all those beautiful shots, guys. Double tap the screen and let's go. We're about to take off. We're going to be taking off. We're going to be using the stick, by the way, to take off. And
Air Canada 520, cross runway 27 at Charlie.
Cross runway 27 at Charlie, Air Canada 520.
United 1180, a mile and a half from Loner.
So we're going to be crossing runway 27 at Charlie. See, here we go. We're almost there, guys. So here's we're in Charlie. We're going to cross this runway right here. And there we go. And we're almost ready to go. We're almost ready to fly. So we're going to fly this aircraft
Flight 2207,
manually.
33 left, taxi via
That'll be a bit of a
Echo
manual
Bravo
departure, then
Charlie,
we're going
cross
to
runway 4 left, hold short, runway 4
turn
right.
on the autopilot. This one I'm going to answer all your questions. How much is setup? Oh man, that's like the most common question, dude. I gotta admit, my wife might hear this, so I'm not gonna say how much it is. Join Discord and I'll tell you all about it.
I believe.
So this is FCU from
Echo Bravo
St. John's. Maybe skip over to St. John's after. I'm not sure if we'll have time. I'm not sure if we'll have time.
Runway 4 left, hold short, runway 4 right.
Not sure. So hopefully we will. It's 8:38. Maybe we will.
High
We'll
flight
see.
205 super, turn
Maybe we
left
will.
heading 360.
Do you fly for Air Canada in real life? No, I wish. No, I fly small airplanes. No. But I know a lot of Air Canada captains. And first officer, like yeah.
Good evening.
I know quite a few of them.
376, 15,000.
All right, here we go. We're about to go. We're gonna be lining up with Charlie.
376 Boston approach. Good evening. Expect
And there we go. We're almost there. Look at this. This is your passenger view. So we got config 1+F. Everything's good. Summon wing. What is that? Should I create a new new command? Summon wing. All right, there it is. All right, perfect. So auto brake max, signs are on, cabinet's ready, spoilers aren't. Everything's good. All right, so just everything's confirmed. We're almost ready. Ready to go.
United 1180, runway 27 cleared to land.
Okay, so someone's
It's 7 clear to land 11.
someone's clear to land.
Air Canada 520 traffic on a 5-mile final for the crossing runway 33 left, clear for takeoff.
Please check out runway 33 left. Watch out for that traffic. Air Canada 520. Thanks so much. Yeah, Air Canada.
Flight 205,
Okay, line of procedure.
Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path clear.
All right, here we go. Approach path clear of traffic, and we are now taking off, guys. We're gonna do a momentarily takeoff. Traffic is 5-mile final, so let's do that. So, line up checklist.
Line up checklist.
All right.
Takeoff runway.
Runway 33 left.
Runway 33 left. Confirmed. Runway 33 left. Confirmed. TCAS. TARA. Packs 1 and 2.
Off.
Frontier flight
Off.
2208.
Line up
you were
checklist
correct.
completed.
The other
Fantastic.
aircraft,
We're getting ready.
806
There we go. Look at that. We're lining up now to
180
33 left. Look, beautiful it looks. Here we go, guys. Airbus A321. We're gonna do a manual takeoff now. All right, here we go. Perfect. So rolling takeoff. There it is. We got takeoff clearance. Let's just make sure we got the chronos, and chronos are good.
208. We'll
Right, fantastic.
Taxi, once this aircraft is vacated.
Roger, thank you.
Takeoff. Check.
Okay,
Cathay
takeoff
11 heavy,
checked.
contact Boston Center 134.7.
All right, here we go. Just making sure we've got the power.
See ya. Air Canada 290, contact Boston Center 134.7.
All right, fantastic. Takeoff power set. Everything's good. Double tap that screen, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're taking off.
Amazon 806, cross runway 4 left at Charlie, hold short. runway
100
4
knots. And checked.
Man flex. 5, 6. SRS runway auto thrust blue. Checked. Thrust set. V1.
Rotate. There we go. All right, we're taking off now.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up. Gear up.
There we go. Gears coming up. No, we won't do that. We won't crash it.
Amazon's in the grass now.
Oh, that's great.
All right, there we go. Just manually flying it for now. Gonna do a bit of a left-hand turn. There's the Boston on your left-hand side. Here we go.
And Frontier flight 220.
Now doing a bit of a left turn here.
Taxi.
There we go. Key lever climb. Climb thrust set. Here it is.
Frontier flight 2208, contact Boston
Packs are on.
121.9er.
That's the packs are on. Left
1.9er. We'll see you in a bit.
left view, so we're gonna retract flaps shortly. Just gaining that speed right now. All right, that is 2020. That's correct.
Ground as well.
Yeah, everyone on the ground who's...
Give flap 0.
Flaps 0.
Sorry,
Speed
everyone
checked.
on the ground except
Flap 0.
Amazon 806,
Flaps
contact
0.
ground 121.9er.
There you go. Flaps retracted to 0. Here we go. There's our
Negative, Amazon 806
departure
remains
once
at
again. Thank you
frequency.
so much for tuning in. We're now ahead flying this approach, and stick around because we're going to be landing this airplane soon. So we're gonna use some chats. I'm gonna answer the questions, but sorry about that. I just need to fly that departure.
520 Boston departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
Climb maintain 14,000. Air Canada 520.
United 1180, welcome to
Okay,
Boston.
14,000. AP on 14,000 feet. So we're make sure maintain. There it is. Just double checking our climb. Perfect. 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 There we go. There's our Boston. We just took off in this beautiful aircraft. There it is, Air Canada Airbus A321. We're now flying all the way to Halifax and climbing to flight level 140. We are flying this departure right now. So we're over Mystic. We're going to go to waypoint of Camry, and then going to be on the right-hand turn to Lobster. That's the waypoint, Lobster. Once again, thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, double tap the screen, like the stream, and all that good stuff. And look at that, we even got the first officer here. Brian Steve is helping us with all the flows. And here we go, just departing. All right, so we're climbing through 5,700 all the way to 14,000 feet right here. And this is the waypoint of Camry. We need to be above 4,000, so that's good. We've got all the restrictions ready to go. And look at that, we're now going into the clouds. Into the clouds we go. Look at this. Now nothing's going to be visible right now. And by the way, if you stick around for landing, you guys will get to see me landing in complete like clouds, because the weather in Halifax is not great.
Air Canada
so
520, contact Boston Center 134.7.
over to Boston Center 134.7. Air Canada 520, good day. Okay, 134.7. Okay, all right, so Boston Center, let's go ahead and tell Boston Center Halifax is in Canada. I'll show you where it is. All right, let's let them know. I'm gonna talk to them. These are real people, by the way, I'm talking to, which is really cool.
FedEx 82, contact Boston, approach 133.
Oh yeah, look at these clouds. Oh man, look at that. It's a little bit of a turbulence here. All right, so let's tell Boston Center. Boston Center, good evening. Air Canada 520, 8,700, climbing 14,000.
FedEx 82, contact Boston, approach 133.
Do we stop at him? Yeah, he's gonna let us know that he sees us. Okay, so we've got what, almost 10,000. Set next station. Yeah, Halifax is in Canada.
Air Canada 520, Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain level 320. I'm sorry, 350.
Climb maintain flight level 320, Air Canada 520. 320, okay, 320.
Air Canada 520, that's my apologies, climb and maintain level 350.
Climb maintain flight level 350, Air Canada 520, thanks. 350, okay, yeah, that's our final altitude. So once again, guys, if you stick around, exactly, province of Nova Scotia, absolutely, if you stick around, and we will do better, I promise you. So don't go away. Don't click away just yet. Because look, we just took off, right? So, yeah, it is going to be a bit. We're going to have to talk to you guys for a bit, right? But we are flying to Halifax, so we're going to try to be as fast as we can. But look at this. We don't really have a lot of headwinds, so there we go. And we're breaking through the clouds. But we're flying to Canada, and Halifax is located in Nova Scotia. That is correct. So right now we're flying with the Gulf of Maine. So we just took off. We see this. You know, this lovely weather, right? And then we're going to fly all the way northeast. Now, and then we're going to cross the border with Canada right here. And then we'll be in Canada. And then we're landing in Halifax. And Halifax is fully staffed. The weather at Halifax is actually not that great. So if you stick around, you'll see me landing in a nasty weather. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this crazy cloud up ahead. Look at that.
Welcome back.
This ain't no... Hey, look at that. We're surfing the clouds. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. That's a fancy calculator. What's a fancy calculator? Check. I will do butter, guys. Semi Evelyn says hello. Anthony Mark, that you're absolutely correct. And okay, so who else is here? Tabitha says, I love your videos. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, Lucy, Sin, G Ferris, the Game Stand, Jan, Colton Carter, Reese, Sabre, and everyone else who subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing to the stream. And okay, thank you, bro. Can you show me how to fly an Airbus A321? Oh yeah, just stick around and you'll find out. Look at that. Oh, man, we're getting into this nice cloud. Oh, man, look at this. Beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Isn't that a nice, beautiful departure? Look at this. Clouds here are just insanely amazing.
Flight level 360.
Beautiful clouds. And yes, if you stick around, I'll show you exactly how to fly this Airbus A321. And not only that, we will get to land it together, okay?
That was
Jay Ferris, thank you so much for your support. Awesome.
75.
All right.
You are radar contact.
We're almost at 20,400. You guys are amazing. What's up, bro? Give me a shout out. Abel, shout out to you, man. Thanks for tuning in. Abel Pruett. Sibi says on route. Do you remember? What do you mean to?
And who else is checking in for Boston Center?
Yeah, we're with Boston Center now. We're with Boston Center. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. See, you guys who are watching right now, you did not swipe. You're here. You've got lots of patience, and we're gonna get to chat together. You guys are gonna have to tell, ask me questions, and we'll chat about random stuff. And you're awesome. Thanks for being awesome. Is there gonna be any turbulence? Well, there was a little bit of a turbulence. Right now, we don't really have much, right? But you can see there's some contrails, or some people like to call them chemtrails. They're not actually chemtrails. All right, El Professor Chingon says, I just subscribed. Greetings from Saskatchewan. Yes, another fellow Canadian. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yes, we're still in Boston airspace. We're flying to Canada. We're flying to Nova Scotia. And thank you for subscribing. And I'm so happy that you guys are here. We were at 20,000 like on Friday, and now we're at 20,402. That's amazing. And okay, what do we see here? What's happening? Why is it spinning? Looks so real. Oh yeah, man, it's amazingly real. Look at this. And let me show you something. Let me just quickly make sure that we set the altimeter to standard. Okay, standard set, cross check.
Standard cross checked.
Okay, we're gonna turn off your seatbelt signs. By the way, this switch right here, this switch is seatbelt signs, right? See, I turn it on, you turn it off. Boom. Who's your NHL team? Oh man, I was cheering for Leafs, and they sucked last night. I'm actually I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed. Do you think you do this in real life? Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure. Okay, wait. Let the passenger load. So I'm gonna show you the passengers. We're gonna go spy on the passengers while we're climbing to, climbing to the. Oh, I need to keep this door open so that the passengers are still here. Yes, I do fly IRL. It was Leafs until last night. Oh, dude, Leafs was like. That was such a painful game to watch. I got it. Yeah, man.
Ground 70 Alpha.
The clouds look extremely beautiful. By the way, look at this. We got our beautiful flight attendants. And, of course, you guys right here sitting. Whoever's sitting in the first class, there you go, enjoying your first class seats. And we can actually take a look at what is this guy doing? Why is he just not doing anything? Okay, it's just me or anyone? Okay, so what's happening? But you're cutting out audio-wise. Okay, am I cutting out?
Air Canada 200 descent via the Ocean 5 arrival, runway 27.
Is the audio okay? Let just you. So cutting out. What do you mean by cutting out? Does it create clicking? Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay, let me fix it. Thank you so much for letting me know. And we'll fix it.
American
1 second.
911, descend at pilot's discretion. Maintain flight level.
Okay, what about now? Is it better? Okay, let me know if it's better.
My airspace, Cleveland Center offline. Radar services are terminated.
Wait.
Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Is it better? Is it better now? No issues here. Awesome. All right, look at this. By the way, let me see if oh, the freaking this thing is now not good. Okay, wait, let me fix it. You guys had to tell me that this thing is not good.
Air Canada 200 Boston altimeter.
Is that what you were seeing?
More than an hour old.
Is this good? Okay, is it good now? Is it cutting in and out anymore? Is it good? Full flight. Cutting out, yeah. Okay, let me know if it's cutting in and out. Okay. It's good now, right? It's good. It's good. Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. If you got to tell me if this thing happens, okay? Still cutting out? You got to tell me. Because he's fine on along. Johnny. Okay, Johnny says it's good now. Okay, it's good now. Okay. Okay, yeah. If it's clicking, you got to tell me. So thank you for telling me that, because it's good. All right, perfect. Oh, man. I was like, oh my god. It happens because of it's like a little bug. All right, anyways, let's go check out this check this out right here. All right, look at this. So many passengers. Again. I mean, it's great. It's cutting out.
JetBlue 234 leaves from airspace to the west, Cleveland Center.
Johnny, good to see you, bro. All right, look at this. So many passengers. This is a full flight, by the way. This A321 is like so full. For me, it's great. Okay, there has not been an issue. I think it's on there. Okay, how many hours this flight? No, this flight is short. This flight is short. Okay, close the stream and open again or work. Okay, do you do the calculations? Absolutely, absolutely. We'll do the calcs. We'll do everything. So there's quite a few calculations. Nice 100th like. Have a great. Oh, thank you so much for the likes, Scares. Thank you so much. Once again, we're flying this beautiful Airbus A321. Okay, I have no audio issues so far. It seems pretty good. Did the view cut out for you at any time?
806 Boston Center. Hello, Climate.
I know when I reset it, it kind of did cut out. 1 second, let's see. Yeah, the view was like, should be okay. Should be okay. Audio is better. Okay, you reopened the YouTube app. It's working now. Okay, perfect. It's perfect.
Air Canada 616 Boston Center. Hello.
Well, it's good that you tell me. No? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so there's two ways. There's a few ways where you do calculations, right? So this was a takeoff calculation. So you have the ICAO code, right? So you have the runway, the 33 left, and then runway surface is right. My name is Please Answer. Okay, so calculations. So for takeoff calculations, we did this, right? So we've got the flap configuration, and then we're not forcing toga. We get anti-ice off, backs are off, and then we have the takeoff weight and CG. And then for weather, we've got the winds, temperature, QNH, right? And we sync the live weather. And then once we calculate, all these calculations go into the takeoff page of MCDU. So this is basically this page, right? So actually, yeah, we don't have this page anymore because we already passed takeoff. But another calculation that you do is your landing calculation. So right now, I think it's going to be kind of a good. Let's see what the. Once we're going to get closer to Halifax, we'll do a landing calculation. Tricky new engine industry. All right, you guys are hilarious. But thank you for letting me know. Sometimes audio does have issues, so I fix it. All right, so then we do, the weather calculations right here. So there's the METAR, right? So this is how we read the weather, right? So Halifax, it's the 19th month of the 19th day of the month. 2300 Zulu. That's the last weather observation. Was observed on Friday. 2300 Zulu, and winds 110 at 12 knots, visibility is 10 statute miles, and then overcast at 400, temperature 10, 2.9er, and then altimeter 2949er, and then this is basically sea level pressure 991. So what we do is we put landing weight, and then we take a look at which auto brake we're going to use. Idle, no reverse. We're obviously doing manual landing and the flaps full and auto thrust is on, and then it will tell us what the calculation is based on the runway. We're going to do this calculation once we're going to get closer to the airport, so I'm going to walk you through the landing if you want. Bad resolution. Okay, Pikachu says bad resolution, check streaming. Okay. On Twitch, right? Is it?
3962, welcome to Syracuse. Taxi Alpha, goes to the ramp, good night.
Oh, shoot. Got it. Thank you so much for Twitch people.
You too, good night.
For telling me that.
220 Boston Center.
Yeah, it does that for some reason. Yeah, let me. Thank you. I'm gonna fix it on Twitch now. Here we go. I think that's better now, right? Twitch. Thank you so much. All right. Pikachu, thank you so much. I fixed it.
208, proceed direct Barnes, Bravo, Alpha, Foxtrot.
I fixed it. Twitch, folks. I didn't even know people are watching on Twitch. You guys are awesome. Okay, thank you so much for explaining, but barely understanding. Okay, do you want me to explain it in much easier terms? Okay.
19 Lima verified, descending.
I can explain a few things, but let me know like what you want me to explain, because I know this is a bit complicated. But just for those of you guys who don't know what the hell is this airplane, like what are some of these buttons and things. So essentially, Airbus A320 series, right? A32 series, so it's A3, well, A3 series. So 320, 330, 340 have very similar cockpits, and you have the main panels right here. So that's your primary display, that's your navigation display, and these are your upper and lower ECAMs, so they tell you the status of your engines. The top unit, which I have here in front of me, is called FCU, so flight control unit, also known as autopilot. So right here we kind of use this left unit to zoom in and zoom out, configure our map on navigation display. Then we have our standby instruments, we have our landing gear, we have a clock, and then right here, these two little computers, these are what's called MCDUs, and I have an actual physical hardware right here where I press the buttons. So this is the flight management computer. I'm going to show it for Twitch, guys, right here. There it is. Yeah. So this is, this is that. How do you become that neck? What do you mean? How do you become that? What does that mean? What do you mean? Okay, so, all right. I don't know. We lost some people. No. Okay, so and this is what's called a pedestal, right? So pedestal is where you have your main engine controls. These are radios. These are the radios. This is your audio panel that you can do PAs. This is your weather. So your lighting, right? So you set the mood, and insert the romantic sounds. And then this is your weather radar. This is your spoiler speed brakes. That's the cockpit door. This is your parking brake. This is your rudder, trim, flaps, and then transponder, and more lights, right? So you have your floodlight right here, so you could adjust the lights. You could do print stuff, but I don't think printer works here. It doesn't work. On a fly-by-wire one, it does work. And one of the most beautiful features of the Airbus is that you have your tray table. Look at that. And by the way, I'm gonna turn down the sound a bit. I know it's probably way too loud, right? Okay, that's badass. Love your setup. Oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. And then we have our side stick. I know everyone's like saying, why is your side stick on the right side and you're flying captain side? Well, because we're actually waiting for the captain side stick to come, so it's coming. And that's going to change the stream a bit. I'm gonna reposition my camera on the left side, so that's coming. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much the Airbus, right? So, and then we have our little EFB. Tray tables. Yes, tray tables, bro. It's where it's at. Tray tables where it's at. All right, and this is of course the passenger view. So you're of course would look at those beautiful clouds.
United 921 leaving my airspace.
Oh, it was loud as hell. Oh, thank you. You guys gotta tell me, okay? If it's loud, let me know, because I really want you to be comfortable with us, okay? 132.2. Okay, so the next frequency that we're gonna be switching to will be the Halifax. You're flying as FO in real life. No, I'm not. So, I'm not. In real life, I just have a private pilot license. I fly small plane. Hey, Fayuzi Tabis, hello from France. Thank you so much. All right. By the way, Officer Boy and Nick, you guys, can you guys do me a favor? Let's say if the audio is too loud, could you please let me know? You guys are the best, by the way. Best. You always answer all the questions. Oh, commute stickwise. Oh, yeah. So, no, not really. So, technically, yes. But you know, this is just visibly, right? Visibly, it's sort of, you know, but technically, it doesn't matter whether you're flying left or right hand in the Airbus. I mean, sorry, on the simulator, it just doesn't matter. Okay, keep the airplane nose level as real as possible. Yes. So right now we're flying with autopilot, right? So we're essentially not really flying it manually for now. Okay, in real life, exactly. Yeah, FO takeoff and lands in airports, except for certain airports. Yeah, that's true, Oscar. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Not on our flights, though. On our flights, we have the Brian Steve who doesn't fly the plane. He just does the FO flows. Calculate range, endurance. Yes. So, one of the things that this beautiful device, the MCU, does, it also gives you all the other calculations. So you can calculate, you know, how long you need to go until top of descent and things like that. So in order for you to do that, you go into prog. That's called progress. So we're still climbing. So yeah, we've got about 35. By the way, look at all those fingerprints and dust like particles. Isn't that amazing? That's how realistic this is. Yeah, so right now we're at 33,700, well 800. We're climbing to flight level 350. So we've got about 1,500 to go. Yeah. Okay, so let's go right here. So let me just show you. So you can go into report. Yeah, 1,000 to go.
Check.
And we've got at flight level 350. We have 125 nautical miles left until top of the descent. So it already calculated that for us. We've got SAT and TAT wind. Okay, so fuel on board 4.4, and it tells us that at our destinations, once we reach Halifax, we'll have 3.7 tons of fuel on board. Oh, Samuel, thank you so much for the super chat. You're awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, you are actually contributing to my real world IFR rating. So we're gonna be saving for that. Yeah, thanks so much for donations. By the way, I started to save on the real IFR rating. I need to get the IFR rating. So thank you so much for donations. And yeah, I might actually start doing it. And thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we'll begin our meal service.
Meal
for
service.
The flight.
There we go.
Please refer to the menu given to you.
A320. This is
A321.
A321.
And your beverage choices available.
You guys get beverage and
We
meals.
request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight.
All I get is the cold coffee. It's already cold.
And also for your own safety. Thank you.
Once again, thank you guys. And Samuel, thank you so much for the donation. You get to be in first class, by the way. And that's right over here. No, wait. I'll show you where he's sitting. See, this is where everyone else is sitting. But since you donated, you're going to be sitting... Show you. 1 second. Let me show you. You're going to be sitting right here. So there it is. Pick the seat. Samuel, and you got it, man. You got it. Thank you so much for your generous donation. Johnny says, I'm studying my INRAD this moment with the stream and another screen. Oh, that's amazing, dude. That's amazing. Yeah, I gotta study my INRAD too. Like, oh man, I did the practice tests, and I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta really take that ground school. Oh man, yeah, INRAD is like, it's so annoying. So yeah, man, that's awesome, Johnny. That's awesome that you're doing that. Let me know when your test is. Okay, 737 because I'm town Boeing was made. Oh, nice. Or you're Seattle? Wait. All right, here we go. Oh man, look at those clouds. Let's see. Are we using Rex right now? Yeah, Rex is active. So they're a bit less ashy. So yeah, lots and lots of clouds as we're flying to Halifax. Ben's here. Ben! Good to see you, bro. May you complete. Oh yeah. That's cool. We have learned this year how to calculate everything in the aircraft. Well, almost, right? It's almost. So we have 107 nautical miles until our top of descent. So we're now cruising at flight level 350, 35,000 feet. And once again, look at that, 2420. Oh man, you guys are awesome. Look at this. We're almost at 20,500. Can we get to 20,500 today? Hopefully. We'll see.
Good evening, American 2451, passing 11-3 on the
Ben's here. Ben, you probably you stopped your control, right? Ben, by the way, is an air traffic controller for VATSIM, so Ben's awesome. By the way, look at this. We got some paint chipping right here. Look at this. I love this model. It's so good. All right, so what else do we do?
Speedbird 239 request, leave the flight deck for 5 minutes. Approved, callback.
Okay, so we're almost ready to switch to Canada. So we have about, what do we have, about 7 minutes to go. Approximately 7 minutes to go until we reach the
Delta 6,
Canadian border.
Center, hello, radar
It is quite cloudy right now, so
15 north of
yeah.
Kennedy, descend and maintain level 210.
So let's get the ATIS. So now we have ATIS. And let me just double check, cross check that with here. Okay, so arrival meter, yeah, we got overcast at 400. Yeah, so we do have a bit of a weather here. So
6542 Victor,
oh, okay, ILS 14.
hello, you're clear
So
to
the runway is different. So we're looking at, okay, so we're looking at 110 at 12. Yeah, we're gonna probably do ILS 14. Let's do that. ILS 14. Let's program this guy right here. So go into here, and so we're gonna select our runway. So we're gonna use ILS 14, and that's gonna be Fundy 5 and Alex transition.
Is correct. Switch to advisory. Call me number 1 short of the runway.
Okay. Perfect.
Number 6542.
So let me just double check everything.
If not off in 4 minutes time now. 0106 Zulu.
Okay, so
Switch
plan.
advisory. Call me airborne.
Okay, so there it is. So Tatar, and then just looking at everything right here. Pumox, Alex. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so everything's good. The flight plan's good. I guess. Here we go. Yeah, we're just gonna cycle through this. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let's now start the calculation. I know it'd be good if fans were flying my pilot. Oh, thanks, Brent. You're the best. You're so awesome. You're so awesome. So, Ben says you will need to stop by the border, go through border controls, ground speed zero. You rule. That's hilarious. Okay, let's do this step by step. Just for Almar. Okay, can this guy butter? Yes, Evelyn, we'll do butter. Just for you. Just for you. Okay, so now that we've programmed our arrival. And we have the arrival here, so I'm going to go to the ATSU. And just gonna quickly get received messages. Okay, so Air Canada Ops, I think it was good. We have no ATC, so that's perfect. All right, so next thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna start calculating our approach. Everything we need to do for the approach. So we take these numbers, and we're gonna plot them into this device, right? So we're gonna make sure we do the proper calculations. All right, so QNH, it's gonna be 29er 49er, so 29er 49er. Okay, so temperature is 10 degrees. Wind is 110 at 12. Okay, 110 at 12. So I'm reading this weather right now, 110 at 12. And then we've got, okay, for barrels, let's get...
321 Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain level 400.
Okay, so let's go into here. And then for the airport, we've got
American 911 contact Boston.
Okay, Halifax 4, oops, sorry, that's not what I want to need that. Okay, so arrival... What the hell was that? ILS 14 is what we're going to use. And let's make sure we've got these... Okay, so
520 contact Moncton Center 132.2.
Over to Moncton Center 132.2. Thanks so much. Good night, Air Canada 520. Okay, 132.2.
Air Canada 616.
Okay, Moncton Center. We're contacting Moncton Center. So we've got, yeah. Let's say hello to Moncton Center. Moncton Center. Good evening, Air Canada 520, flight level 350.
Air Canada 520 Moncton Center, hello, Halifax, information Tango, altimeter 2950, landing runway 14.
Roger, we got information Tango 2950, and would like LS 14, Air Canada 520.
Air Canada 520, Roger, you can expect that.
Roger, thanks so much, Air Canada 520. Okay, good. I'll just let them know that 520 is Canadian way of saying it. Okay, so... ILS DME. Okay, so we got decision altitude. That's what we're gonna do.
616 Moncton Center. Hello.
So we're probably gonna do 691. The runway visibility is okay. So first thing we're gonna do is we're going to select this number right now, C691, right here in the chart. This is our decision altitude. It's our barometric altitude, okay? So this is the one we're going to put on our flight management computer right here. See, it says baro and radio. So we're going to use baro. So we're going to use 691, and we're going to insert it into baro. Right now, that means that's our minimums. So right now we have QNH 2949, temperature 10. This is our wind. Position flight level 185, meaning that 18,500 feet. We're going to select the local pressure. Local pressure is 2950. That's what we're going to use. Okay, now, looking at...
520, when ready, descent 10,000, Halifax, altimeter 2950.
When ready, descent 10,000, 2950, again at 520. Thanks so much. Okay, so when he says when ready, what does that mean? What does that mean? It means that we don't need to descend right now. Where we can descend once this arrow is going to line up to our little tiny airplane figure. That means this is our top of descent. And by we can check that by going into here, and we're going to go into progress. I'm going to go into report. See, it says top of the descent at 2101 and distance 50 nautical miles. So 2101 means that, yeah, we're going to be, yeah, it's going to be like 5 minutes or so. So while we are getting ready to descend, and we can descend earlier, but that doesn't, that doesn't matter. And by the way, thanks for sticking around, guys. Make sure you double tap the screen on your phone as we're going to approach the landing, because, that makes the stream interesting by YouTube. So it's more like you're helping the stream that way. So there it is. If you bank it left, reduce engine. No, we don't need to. We're flying Airbus. I love the stream, CB. Thanks so much. But where's... So we'll do 777. Probably this week we'll do it. All right, so... What else are we doing? We're looking at localizer 109.1, final approach course 143, and glide slope will be captured at 1,810. So for missed approach, climb 3,000, heading 146, expect vectors. So there it is. So we're going to be at 3,000 by Tetar, and then by the glide slope, we're going to be looking at... Yes, right, so minimum safe altitude is 1,800 feet, but we're going to maintain the glide slope right here, and then there's the MDA. Okay, so as we cross this point, if we don't see the runway, we go around. Okay, perfect. So we're almost ready. Now,
you have control. I have control.
We can brief the approach. The weather is kind of marginal, right? So marginal. Runway is dry. Okay, so we've got the ILS. Threats are none. Autoland, no. Final sector, yes. If it's required, yes. Minimum descent decision altitude is 691. 691, we got that. 691, airport elevation 477. Transition level is 18,500. And here we go. Let's run the brief.
Are you ready for the arrival brief? Go ahead. Our current weather shows marginal conditions.
It's
and we've got the
kind of like
and
marginal
conditions for
conditions.
guidance and FMS for descent planning to get down to the airport. It'll be an ILS approach. The runway is dry, and we take the first available turn and taxi to the gate per ATC instructions. Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxi.
Wizzy, thank you so much.
No questions. Brief complete.
All right, brief complete. And I think we can probably start Airbus Pan Butter in the chat because they're so awesome. Love the stream and realism, yeah. A nice rig. Thank you so much. Yep, we're using Cockpit Simulator, FCU, and MCD right here. And if you spam the hearts...
Contact Halifax Terminal. Air Canada 520, contact Halifax Terminal 119.2.
Over to Halifax Terminal 119.2, Air Canada 520. 119.2, 119.2.
Air Canada 616, same for you, just in a few miles, contact Halifax Terminal 119.
Okay, let's start descent now.
On the radar right now, but it should be fine in like 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay,
we'll monitor 192 there.
Okay, so Halifax Terminal.
Second heading?
Yep, so we're good.
Turn left heading 170.
Let's let the Halifax Terminal know. What's the queue? This is Moza, by the way, Moza stick.
Alright, turn left heading 170.
Going to Moncton for flight training. Nice, nice. All right, you guys, I see you're double tapping that screen. Thank you so much for double taps. So we're getting ready to land. Once again, thanks so much, everybody.
511 confirm, cleared ILS, runway 14 approach.
Okay, there it is. So we're gonna go through Alex right here. So let's let them know. Halifax Terminal, we've got information, Tango. Halifax Terminal, good evening, Air Canada 520. We're descending to 10,000. Information Tango.
Cleared for the ILS, runway 14, straight in for Fundy 511. Thank you. Canada 520 Halifax, terminal good day. Can expect the ILS, runway 14 approach mode air transition.
Okay, which transition would that be? Oh, expecting ILS 14 due to your transition, Air Canada 520. Okay, due to your transition, yes.
Air Canada 520 negative, that's the ILS, runway 14 mode air transition. Mike Oscar Delta India
Mode air,
Romeo.
yeah. Correction, ILS 14 and then mode air transition, Mike Oscar Delta India Romeo for Air Canada 520. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Yeah, there we go. So mode air transition. This is the one that we're gonna do. Yep, that's the transition. So we're just switching a little bit. So from MOVOX, we're going to go into Ilota and then Modir. And there it is. So Modir transition is here. So that means that we're going to quickly double check everything. Okay, so the flight plan. And let's just do... Yeah. Hopefully I can delete the transition here. Let's see if I can... Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, let's just reprogram it. Okay, so erase, and then we're gonna go into arrival for. Yeah, let's do that. Let's temporarily insert. Okay, and then 14, and then Modir. Okay, 25, and then I think we. Yeah, I'm not sure which... Okay, yeah, let's do that, Ebony. Yeah, let's do that. Hopefully that will work. Yeah, I think we got a bit of a problem here. Let me just double check.
Fundy 511 terminal, what are your intentions?
Terminal Fundy 511, we're looking for the straight in ILS for 14. Sorry, the localizer wasn't capturing, but I think I got it on a left turn. It should capture now. It should be about 2 minutes.
Fundy 511, roger. You able to direct TTAR?
Yeah, looks like...
Got it on the localizer right now, but I can do TTAR if it's better for you.
Canada 511 by direct TTAR cleared straight in ILS 1814 approach.
Via TTAR cleared for the ILS runway 14 approach for...
I think it should be fine. Yeah, we're doing it correctly. Okay, now that's good. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so now that we have the MOVOX, let me see. Okay, MOVOX, and then we have... Yeah, there we go. We got Modir here. Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's good. That's good. We see, just gotta fix things if it doesn't work. All right, so we're now descending. 30,000. Okay, all good. Okay, what flight stick? Yeah. So this is good old Stanford International. Yes, that's right. That is correct. Stanfield. So not Stanford. Stanfield. So if you go into right here, this is the airport we're going to be flying into, runway 14. So it is a shorter runway, by the way. It's only about 7,000 feet. So let's calculate it. So if it's ILS 14, we need to make sure that we can make it in the 321. Okay, so let's go into here and let's start calculation. Do you do turn? What do you mean turn? How much was the whole setup? Oh man, I should really like calculate. I stopped calculating. Okay, so I'll arrival performance.
We got some big problems, as you can see. We're a whole runway.
Okay, so we got 0604. So let's refresh and apply the METAR. Okay, and then landing weight.
Okay.
Let me just go here. Okay, so yeah, let me quickly just Okay, 3634. So our landing weight will be 73.6. 73.6. So 73.6. That's gonna be our landing weight. So we're looking at not 05, we're looking at 14. So yeah, so we're gonna definitely, it's definitely a short runway. So the winds aren't that strong. And yeah, if we go max manual, yeah, medium auto brake, yeah, we're definitely gonna do medium auto brake right here. So this is the calculations that we got to do. So this runway is short. So once again, look at this. It's only about 7,500 feet. So we're gonna be definitely stopping right at the end. So with this weather, it's a bit tricky. So yeah, I better butter this, but not too much butter, okay? Because we need to stop. We need to apply a lot of braking. So we're gonna do, yeah, this ILS runway 14. There it is. That's the one we're gonna use. We're gonna get rid of the 05, and that's the one we're gonna use, ILS 14. So 691. That's all checked, and
I have control. You have control. Perfect.
Right, so we're getting ready to land. Brian Steve is getting ready. Come flight in Brazil. Yeah, man. I actually did flew to Brazil a few times. Joe, are they controlling today? Because I did fly to Brazil, man. I love flying those approaches. They're really crazy. You Brazilians, man, they're so crazy, you guys. This ain't no cakewalk, these approaches, man. Like, especially Rio. The Santos Dumont, like, I love that one, man. Brazil is like, you gotta have the cojones, you know, to fly there. All right, awesome. Just checking on the passengers. Everything's looking good. All right. We're descending, so everything looking great. Look at those beautiful clouds. Once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for double tapping the screen, guys. We only have like, what, 10,000 people today tuning in. What's going on? It's usually more than that, so... Flight to Grenada. Nice. Grenada. Yeah, I should do that too. Should do Grenada too. Yeah, so Halifax is clearing up a bit. So yeah, the weather right now is IFR. Yeah, we got 040 at 4, 15 statute miles. Okay, let me just get the latest ATIS, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to reinsert that wind. So it's 040 at 4. Yeah, that's the latest wind. 50 statute miles, overcast at 500 yachts. So we got a bit of an overcast. So if this airport elevation is at 477, so we got the minimums are gonna be, yeah, almost 500 feet, you know, below the cloud base. So we're good. We're not gonna bust the minimums. So cool that you interact with viewers. Absolutely, all the time, man, all the time. And I appreciate you guys, you know, with your patience. Sometimes I do miss some of the comments, but you know, all I'm asking you guys to do is just double tap that screen. That's all I'm asking you guys to do, because otherwise the YouTube's not gonna do it. It's not gonna send anymore. Awesome people like you guys. All right, there it is. Look at that beautiful Airbus A321. We're going to be landing in Halifax shortly once again. Thank you so much. There you go. 20,437. Look at that. 7. This Airbus model is amazing. Oh, yeah, man. I love this. Freaking so good. Have you flown to South Africa? No, not yet. Not yet. I wish. I think I should.
Air Canada 520 by direct TTAR cleared Halifax Airport, ILS 23 approach.
Flight direct TTAR cleared ILS 14 approach. Air Canada 520. Thanks so much. TTAR. Okay, let's go direct to TTAR. Here we go. We're cleared for the approach, and that means LS is on, and we're gonna arm the approach. Here we go. Fantastic. Okay, we're at 24,600. We're still descending. There it is. We got a bit of a headwind right here. 093 at 19. Our ground speed right now is 380. True airspeed 390. We're tuned in for ILS and cleared for ILS. So we got the localizer and glide slope armed. And here's our localizer frequency, 109.1. And there it is right here. So we're going to just double check everything. So for missed approach, we need to climb 3,000, heading 143. Expect vectors. So, Mr. Purge during communication failure crime. Yeah, what do we need that? Yeah. Iceland, not yet, not yet. Not Philippines and Iceland. Double tapping now. You guys are the best. If you spam the hearts, you know, double tap the screen, you'll be amazing. All right, fly or Tambo in Johannesburg, Cape Town International Airport. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, you absolutely do have a beautiful country for sure. And I gotta admit, like South Africa is awesome. Johannesburg. And, tapping, yes. You guys are the best. Okay. Let's get ready to. I gotta butter this. Now that you guys pressured me into buttering, I gotta butter this. Okay, so I just need to reinsert the procedure. So that's gonna be ILS 14 and then Mojer. Okay, so we are going direct T-car. Gonna remove that from route. Remove podcast from route. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this waypoint. Can I remove it? Yeah, we're gonna remove podcast. And then CYHZ. And procedure, let's do approach. And ILS 14 Mojer, here we go. Yeah. So we're going direct TTAR right now, direct. And then of course for the arrival we used Funty 5. And then Alex transition 14. Okay. There it is. Okay. Perfect. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Good. All right. Look at that. 20,440. Do you have infrared flight experience? Yes, I do. I fly small planes. I'm working on my IFR right now, so I do have real IFR in real life experience. Thanks for asking me twice, because then, okay, you're not fly plus on the Brazil. I do fly. I did fly to Brazil before, so thanks for spamming the hearts. We're getting ready to land, guys. Look at this. Beautiful Airbus A321. Once again, thanks for staying. Thanks for not swiping. You guys are staying on and you're excited. Hopefully, as me, as we're going to be landing. Look at all these clouds. We're going to go right into the clouds. We're going to land in Halifax. I will record this landing and we will... What's the app on your tablet? So this is the app that I use for real world flying. It's called ForFlight. So this is the... It's actually as the... I'm not really supposed to use the Canada VNC map. Should really use this. And what I like about this is that I can draw on top of it, so I can annotate for this for you guys. Here we go, and there it is. There's our breadcrumb, by the way. That's what our flights. We took off from Boston, and I use this app to kind of, you know, to do the briefings and all that good stuff. So by the time we're gonna land, don't go away just yet. We're gonna do a briefing. We're gonna brief the arrival, and you know, we'll see what mistakes I make, and you know, it's not always flights are not always perfect, so. It is what it is.
350, surveillance services terminated. Change on.
Cape Town is stunning. Oh, 100%. Okay. Oh, man. 0 to 10 is 50. 150 is actually, like, it's too butter, man. Like, this runway is so short. I need to be very... I need to get those brakes smoking, unfortunately. Because if you take a look at the calculation... yeah, see, we're at 1,923 meters. Oh man, we're gonna be pushing it, man. I gotta slam those. I gotta slam those wheels. So it's a runway 14. That's the thing. So we're cleared for the approach. So it's 118.4 for the tower.
Halifax approach, Air Canada 1456 heavy descending for arrival into Halifax.
Please flight to Guarulhos, São Paulo. Oh man, I did that. You know, you should go into the videos. You should go into the past streams. You should see the São Paulo. Guarulhos. We took off from Guarulhos. We flew all the way to Brazil. So I'm not sure. Are they on right now? Because is it on Mondays? Because is the Brazil on Mondays? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's Ezeiza Centro. Yeah. Buenos Aires, yeah. Yeah, Guarulhos right now is online. Yeah. But I need the Santos Dumont. That's my favorite. T19,000. So we're gonna select the pressure for this is 2950. All right, look at that. We're descending. And once again, thanks so much for double tapping. Thanks for subscribing. You guys are the best. If you double tap, spam the hearts. That's hopefully gonna bring more people, and more people, more excitement. All right, there. 18,600. Yeah, we could probably set it now. Let's do that. 2950. Let's do that. 5050. And there we go. 2950.
2950. Set. 2.
What inspired you to pass for your car? I like that question.
Set. Passing.
My dad used to fly MiGs
7,000,
in Soviet Union, so he flew he flew the MiGs, and that's how I got that's where I got the aviation, you know, madness from.
Air Canada 616, speed and change discretion.
So he flew those military jets, and you know.
Speed or discretion, Air Canada 616.
That's where I got it from. Here we go. Okay, let's do approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Barrow ref.
Okay, 2950.
2950. Set. 2950. Set. Seatbelts. On. Minimum.
Minimum is 691.
691. Set. Auto brake.
Auto brake medium.
Medium armed. Engine mode selector. Normal. Approach checklist completed.
Yeah, am I a little high? Oh man. I need to be at 3,000, right? I'm not sure why. Yeah, I am a bit high. Oh man, look at that. I'm not sure why the VNAV. Thanks so much for letting me know. All right, Joshua says love your videos. You know, from Ontario, Canada. Nice, awesome, fellow Canadian, fellow Ontarian. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, we're gonna have to dive down. I don't know why. No, I'm not using Weather Force. Hey, Smovior. Hey, man, good to see you. No, I'm not using. I don't like it. I actually don't like Weather Force because it refreshes the weather in a weird way. So I had to like not use it. I have that version. Okay, so yeah, let's descend to 3,000 now. Let's dive for it. Dive for it. And here we go. Yeah, speed brake. All right, let's get ready. Get. Okay, perfect. So there's our. Okay, so Modir, we need to be at 4,000, right? We are Modir. Okay, T-Tar. Okay, I think we're good. So we're cleared for the approach, and yeah, we're just diving down to it. Diving down. Maybe 2,700. Yeah. Greg, thank you so much, man. Thanks so much. Fellow maple syrup. Yep, that's right. Maple syrup. All right, guys, double tap the screen. Let's go. Oh, yeah, we need to be at T-Tar at 3,000. Oh, man.
520, one established final. We'll call the tower 18-4. Good night.
Roger, roll call tower, one established 18-4. Thanks so much. Good night. Air Canada 521. Right. 520, actually. Okay, let's really dive to it. I think we're... Yeah, and I need to drop the speed. Maybe 240. Let's do that.
Activate approach phase.
Yeah, we'll activate approach phase right about now.
Air Canada 616 via the Fundy 5 arrival, cleared Halifax Airport.
Yeah, I really need to drop it. Drop it like it's hard. T-Tar. Okay, let's see. Okay, so yeah, we're a bit too high. Oh, let me just ask him. Halifax approach this Air Canada 520. Could we get a little bit of vector? I think we're a bit too high for T-Tar.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination
Air
shortly.
Canada 520, approach clearance is cancelled. Turn left heading 360.
Left heading 360. Thanks so much, Air Canada 520. Sorry about that.
We'll be collecting all service items.
360, yeah. I think I talked too much. There's 360.
Air Canada 520, when you're out of 6,000 feet, I'll send you to T-Tar. How's that?
Roger. We'll expect CJ 6000. Thanks so much. Okay, the 523.
Please use caution when opening overhead bins
Depending on
and
how the Air
items
Canada does
during our
behind you,
flight.
keep an eye on you and send you in behind.
Please stow your tray tables and return
Roger.
your
Thanks so much.
seats to their upright position.
Okay, perfect.
And check the
Yeah,
security of your
they'll
seatbelt
probably give
landing
us.
shortly.
Okay,
Thank you.
they'll give us a vector. There you go. See?
1,000 to go. Check.
Yeah, so it's 6,000. Yeah, they'll do sequences. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, I know. I talk too much. That's why I'm like requesting that vector now. It's a bit embarrassing, but that's okay. We'll we'll keep it to 240, and then we'll probably, yeah, there it is. Ilyana Umov, it says hello. Hey, Ilya, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. All right, there we go. Speed brakes. We're gonna arm them, and then we're gonna do 220 right here. So just quickly checking the. Yeah, we need to be at 210 at Modir.
Kind of 520 is going to be a bit tight with the other Air Canada aircraft, so I'm going to send you in behind him. Turn left heading 280 degrees.
Left heading 280 degrees. Yeah, we'll follow that traffic. Thanks so much, Air Canada 520. 280. Okay, there you go. See? Awesome. Then we get to do some vectoring. That's amazing. No, it's not back X. It's FS2 crew. FS2 crew. Eden says, what do you mean? Okay, does this game include failure mid-flight? Yeah, you can do failures. You can program your failures, right? So if you go into the MCDU menu, if you go into the
520 to send 3,000.
Send 3,000. Okay, the 520. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. 0. We're gonna do the vertical speed descent, and then we're going to set flaps 1.
Flaps 1. Speed checked.
Okay, let's
flaps 1.
There we go. So there's some slats coming out, and then 210. We'll just do the manual speed. There it is. All right. And on our descent now. There you go. Just manual descent. Yeah, that was a Festa crew. Yeah, that's a Festa crew as well. That's exactly what it does. We also have the ETA-2 landing. Yeah, it's like literally like, I don't know, 24. It's gonna be, yeah, like 8 minutes or so. Like we're almost there. We're almost there. So he's descending me to 3,000, and then yeah, see, there's that traffic right here. So he's gonna resequence me to it. There he is. So we're gonna go back to the T-tar right here, and then we will
520, turn left heading 230 degrees.
Left heading 230 degrees. Okay, now 520. 230. Okay, left heading 230. Here we go. All right, look at this. I need to probably get that speed brake armed now, and we're getting ready to land. Once again, double tap the screen, spam it. All right, so land better.
1,000 to go.
Cat trap. Yeah, we'll see.
Check.
It's butter or stutter. Yeah, butter or stutter. Okay, check 3,700. We're going.
520, turn left heading 180 degrees.
Left heading 180 degrees, sir. Okay, 520. 180. Perfect. Left heading 180 degrees, and we are now being vectored to Halifax once again. Guys, double tap the screen. So many people left. What the hell? Only 95 people. What's happening? Why is everyone leaving at the landing phase? Because you guys are not.
520, what's your indicated airspeed?
We have a 210 at the moment. Kind of 520. 210. Yeah, we're probably gonna do a 200 with the S speed. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it 210 for now. Here we go. All right. He double tap. People are coming. All right. Once again, we're getting ready to land. Look at this. Look at this. Your passengers are all like, what the hell? Why is he turning so much? Well, because we're being vectored right now. Look at this beautiful A321. We're getting ready to land in Halifax. I'm going to start recording so that we can see if it was butter. You guys will be the judges, okay? Let me just record this. And let's do that. So that's Halifax landing. May
520, turn left direct T-tar.
Radar altimeter alive.
Left direct, Titar. Air Canada 520, thanks. Okay, direct, Titar. Here we go, insert. And there we go, awesome. So we're direct Titar, we're at 3,000. We're cleared for the approach. Well, not yet actually. So he's gonna tell us that we're cleared for the approach. And there we go, guys, we're getting ready to land. The recording is now on.
Air Canada 520, reduced to final approach speed.
Reduce the final approach speed, Air Canada 520. Okay, perfect. So that means that we're gonna do...
You are number 2, following company 320, just coming up on Titar.
Roger, number 2, following the company on Titar. Yeah, we'll reduce the final approach speed. Thanks so much, Air Canada 520. Okay, flaps 2.
Flaps 2. Speed checked.
Approach is good. Flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
There we go. Flaps are coming down, and we're gonna start really slowing it down. So final approach speed.
Halifax approach, this is Air Canada 1456 Heavy. I'm just trying to figure out how far down this cloud cover goes.
You gotta...
Let's see.
He needs to check his METAR. All right, here we go, guys. We're landing. Thanks so much for double tapping. Look at this.
500 overcast.
Thank you so much for double tapping. We're getting ready to land. Airbus A321. Look at this. Bad weather. We're landing. If you double tap, more people will see this landing. All right, here we go. Gear down.
Gear down.
1456. Are you following
Gear down.
Or...
All right, here we go. Gears coming down.
I did not realize that my heading indicator went off, so I'm direct pose up now.
Proceed direct pose up, rejoin the star.
Oh, so he's gonna rejoin. Okay, so we're gonna actually...
Direct pose up, rejoin the star for Air Canada 1456.
We're actually gonna go back to the probably 170 for now.
Air Canada 616, contact tower at 1184.
Actually, no, never mind. No, he's still there. Okay, so 170. Fist most constraints, very good. Okay, so here we go. We're almost at the Titar. Without Navigraph description, what's best for me? I assume taxi will be so confusing. Yeah, you guys got to get the Navigraph. Navigraph is like, you can't... okay, place your bets. Place your bets at the landing rate. So we've got 200 FPM. Who else? You guys got to place your bets. All right, there we go. Titar. So I'm just looking at that traffic. There he is.
1456, proceed direct IGVOP.
So there he is, right? So we need to make sure that we're gonna maintain 170 for now, and then we got the tower 184 flying through the soup. Yeah, that's right. Look at this. We're like riding that awesome clouds. Triple. No wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 9999999. Okay, 130. You guys have faith in me, man. Okay. Fuel on board below 3 tons. See, we have the message. So below 3 tons. That's fine. So if we take a look at the fuel, yeah, we're good on fuel. So we're good. All right, guys, we're getting ready to land. Awesome. Minus 150, 130. Oh, you guys are so nice. Probably gonna be like 250, I think. Let's see. Now pressure is on. Pressure is on. All right, there we go. That's my vow. Yeah, I think we're cleared. So there we go. So it's VATSIM. It is VATSIM Torre de Comando. Here we're on the left-hand turn. Look at that. And we got some drag from the gear. You missed the start, Rusty Nate. No, why did you do that? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Here we go. 2,450. So we're just getting that drag going. So we're at 170. So we were told to reduce the final approach speed just to make sure we avoid that go around. But here we go. Here we go. We're ready to intercept. So local star.
Just to be clear, you are clear for the approach 14.
Roger, clear for approach. Let's 14 Canada 520, and we're almost established.
520, contact the tower 118.4 so long.
Over tower 118.4. Thanks so much. So long, Canada 520.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay, let's go over tower and.
Halifax Airport, ILS 23 approach.
Okay, let's do 184. Let's do that. Halifax Tower, good evening, Air Canada 520, ILS 14.
Air Canada 520, Halifax Tower, continue approach number 1.
Continue approach number 2, Air Canada 520. Okay, here we go. So we're actually gonna, we're gonna decrease the final approach speed now. Okay, let's do flaps 3.
Flaps 3. Speed checked.
Okay, flaps 3.
Flaps 3.
There we go, flaps 3. Yeah, we see those power lines on the left-hand side. They're coming through the windows, and here we go. Flaps 3. And let's go flaps full.
Flaps full. Speed checked.
Perfect. There you go. Flaps full. Fantastic. Okay, so if it's some options constrained, we've got the LS, FD's on, approach is armed, and let's do landing checklist.
Landing checklist. ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing no blue. Landing checklist
You
completed.
have faith in you. Oh, man, you guys are so good. 50? I don't think so. 50. Okay, flaps full. Everything's looking good. Here we go. We're recording. We're landing this beautiful Airbus A321 to Halifax. Once again, double tap those, spam those hearts. If you have faith in me, we have 1,760 breaking through the clouds. Here we go. We're about to land. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. All right, here we go. Okay, 1,600. So hopefully we'll be... Well, we're supposed to be about 500 feet above minimum, so we should be good. And I think we're going to vacate all the way from Kilo, because this is a very short runway. We have auto brake minimum, and there we go. We're flying into the soup now, and flaps full.
And 616, welcome to Halifax. Make a right on Kilo, contact ground 121.9, please.
Right
there
on
it is.
Kilo ground, 129 Air.
Right, we're braking. I think we're braking through. Yeah, there it is. We're braking through, and we'll see the runway shortly. Here we go.
Good
All right.
evening, Halifax Tower.
Look at that beautiful Airbus A321. We're getting ready to land. Once again, guys, double tap, spam the hearts, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Here we go. Clear to land 114, Canada 520. Okay, yeah, we got the landing clearance. There we go. And yeah, we're still good for the minimums. Minimums would be 6, 9, or 1, so that's good.
1,000. Check.
Checked. Yep, we kind of see the runway. Kind of see the runway. There you go. I see the runway. Perfect. 1,000. All right, here we go. We're also recording, so we're landing in Halifax, Canada. Right, runway in sight. Manual flight. Here we go. Wind check 061 at 7.
100 above. Check.
Checked. Yeah, see minimums, like we're good. We're good for minimums.
Minimums.
Continue.
Continue. Check.
Yeah, we really need to roll out like earlier right now. There it is.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
All right, reversers out.
Spoilers.
144.
Reverse green. Decel.
West 232, runway 23, line up, short delay for quality.
70 knots.
Manual braking. Oh, we made it on mic. That's good. I think we made it on mic. Here we go. Awesome. All right, welcome to Halifax, everybody. And we'll vacate on mic. And don't go away. We're gonna watch the replay. But there we go. Here we go. We made it. We made it. There we go. There's the flaps coming up. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't taxi on the grass. Sorry about that. 1 second. There it is. Once again, welcome to Halifax, everybody. And here we go.
Let's get 232 airborne contact Halifax terminal 119.2, wind 060 at 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin.
I can 520 vacated on mic.
We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your
make a right on Kilo, contact ground 121.9.
flight.
Right on Kilo and over to ground 121.9. Thanks so much, Arcana 520. Okay, right on Kilo. Once again, welcome to Halifax. Don't go away. We're going to watch the replay. Don't go away. So we're contact the ground now, 121.9er. So let's see who bet. We're going to... Who got banned? Who got banned? Who got banned? What? Who said what? I missed it. Did I miss it? Okay, 121.9er. Did I miss the drama already? Jeez, I was so busy. Sorry, guys. I'm going to read your comments in just a bit. 1 second. Let me just I'm still flying the plane technically, right? So we've got 144 minus 144 for the landing rate. There it is, 144, just to show you. And we're gonna move this out of the way. All right, here we go. I've seen you do better. It was nice. Oh, okay. No, it was all right. Right. So after landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Radar and predictive wind shear system. Off. After landing checklist completed.
Halifax ground. Good evening, Air Canada 520 on kilo.
Air Canada 520, Halifax ground, good day, taxi, Kilo Delta, A, bring your discretion, cross runway 23.
Kilo Delta and cross runway 23, apron discretion. Thanks so much, Air Canada 520. Good. See ya. All right, awesome. All right, here we go. Don't go away, guys. See, don't swipe away. We're gonna watch the landing. We're gonna watch the landing. Who was being rude? Calling you in the mid. So okay, who was? No, guys, don't ban these guys. I love trolls, man. Recognize the ground control. Oh wait, was that Ben? That was Ben. Oh man, Ben. Was that Ben? No way. Hacker Gaming, dude. Was that Ben on the ATC? That's awesome. Yeah, guys, only ban if they're being like racist or like if they're being, you know, extremely like bad, okay? But if they're just calling landing like mid, that's good. Keep them on. I want to talk to them. I want to see, you know, like I love trolls. It's so much fun. Usually, like, you guys are so nice, you know, and I'm like, yeah, where are the trolls at? Where the trolls are at?
Canada 520, I'm closing up. Monitor Halifax terminal 119.2.
Gradual monitor terminal. Thanks so much, Ben. See ya. Air Canada 520. Gate 16. Okay, so we're gonna show me the spot and activate. Air Canada, show me the spot. Yes, there we go. We're gonna monitor the terminal. So 109.2. 109.2. Okay, here we go. Oh man, I love Moncton, folks. I'm so happy that Ben came on the ground. That's awesome. There was only tower online. That's
Perhaps my brain went sour. I'm sorry about that.
All right, here we go, guys. Don't go away. Don't click away. We need to park this plane. We're gonna do a debrief. How to get into a flight community? Oh, you just join our Discord, man.
Was on the
you know, we have Discord as well. We got Discord. Okay, so taxi light off.
Taxi light off.
And let's see. We're parking. Which gate is that? I think it's that one, right? Okay, show me the spot again. Oh yeah, that one over there. Okay, got it. That one over there. Discord, exactly. You guys gotta join our Discord. We got so many awesome people now on Discord. You know, we've got like rocket scientists and just fun people. Man, Discord was dead, and thanks to you guys, it became so like alive. You know, I love it. You guys gotta post your setup, post your pets, post everything, and you know, everything. Get Discord. Yeah, just yeah, there it is. This is the Discord link. Okay, so this is the spot that we're gonna take right here on the left-hand side, and don't go away. Once again, we'll do a debrief and we'll watch the landing. And there we go. We're just gonna now turn left right here. All right.
Should Air Canada 1456 be descending to a certain altitude at this point?
Oh man, I think I overdid it. Right. Let's do that. Oh. I need a tiller. Gotta have a tiller. Without a tiller, it's so hard to. I'm like yanking my rudder right now. It's so crazy. All right, here we go. I think the parking should be okay. And we got a marshal or two.
Understood. We're cleared for the approach. Runway 14 Canada 1456.
I need a better angle. Give me the better angle. Okay, maybe that one. All right, here we go. We're just parking. Parking at the gate is also like links already in the chat. Yeah. Exactly. Right, here's our marshaller. He's gonna tell us how to park this plane. There it is. This is by GSX. Here we go. We need to continue coming on. Here we go. And 7-6 5 4
Westshore 222, we've had a
2 1 and stop. Okay, perfect. 000. Okay, good. Shut down the engines. Get the beacon off and pass your signs off.
Halifax Terminal, welcome back. I thought I'd lost you. Climb flight level 230. Proceed.
Okay, he needs to start dancing. Come on, we need to dance.
Direct to Acadian, and we
come on,
descend,
dude.
we ascend to flight level
I did everything. I turned off the beacon.
I said 232, Roger, and your aircraft.
I did shut down the engines. And all the lights are off. What?
Passengers
Come on.
Starting.
This guy is so dramatic. I did everything. Anyways, there we go. Passenger deboarding is started. And there we go. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Halifax. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for tuning in and double tapping the screen. Thanks for Kirill Gritsenko. Just you see, he just got the same name as me. Yinetsky, Flying Garrick, Don't Be Mad, subscribe. We got Yitus, Michael Flitterman. Everyone's so awesome. Solid South Breaking. Thanks so much, Kyle. Appreciate you guys. All right, here we go. I'm not sure what he's talking about because what the hell has happened to him? What happened to him? Oh yeah, there it is. So he should really be. I think this is Microsoft Flight. No, wait. I don't know why he's freaking out, man. I don't know. I got everything's off. Anyways, here we go. We've got all the passengers now deboarding. Oops. Come down from the ceiling. There it is. Once again, thanks for flying with us. And I'm just going to disconnect from Halifax right now. Right, awesome. Look at that. The Halifax stayed on just for us. And there it is. So the fact that you guys have not swiped yet. Oh, this guy just like went through this kid. Anyways, yeah, there we go. So this are passengers. Okay, are you able to fly Dirty Delta the same route, or you must use Air Canada? I kind of wanted to do Air Canada today. Dirty Delta is just on Fridays. This is for Fridays only. And there we go. Yeah, just doing a model walk. Yeah, just like this lady does. This guy, man, he's like, he came back like all the way from. He just started walking again. Oh man, look, just this guy walked through the grandma. No, dude, what's happening? Everyone's so impatient. Just like all these people that left, they gotta see the best. Arco, hey, good to see you. All right, let's quickly check your comments. I'm gonna quickly check your comments. Solid soft braking. Okay, great, thanks, Kyle. Okay, so who else was saying Rusty? Okay, so I already is in the Discord, looking in the community to stuff like this, live role playing. Oh yeah. You gotta just ask that question in Discord, because I think you're probably talking about VATSIM, right? VATSIM air traffic control. Anyways, what a flight. Which was okay. Winnie Strat. What's Winnie Strat saying? You literally called your landing mid, so I said okay. Yeah, he was just being rude. Okay. Who was being rude? Okay, let's see. Okay, who'd you guys ban? Just curious. Okay, message deleted. Was it? Was it Wizzy Strat? Okay, who was not nice? Alright. Sheesh. Okay, Officer Boy, why are you deleting comments? You can't. You shouldn't. Only delete like the very bad ones, by the way. Minus 50, I think. Alright, dude, I gotta talk to you. Otherwise, like, you can't do that. You can't simply just delete comments like that. Just don't. Be nice. Be nice. No, don't. Okay, you only delete comments if they're like, if they're saying like some really bad stuff. Oh, it's to Officer. Okay, yeah. But you know, okay, fine. Rude to him. Okay, don't be rude to mods. Like, mods are doing their job. But then again, you know, I would just ban those that are like saying ridiculous stuff. You know, like ridiculous stuff where you're just like, what the hell is this? But if they're saying like the landing was crap, like, that's good. You know, That's fine. No worries, man. I'm just being like, you know, I love troll, like when people occasionally troll, you know, and then criticism is always good, right? I love when if there's healthy criticism, it's always good, right? Like flights are never perfect, you know. And see Riley knows the pilot. I am the pilot. Remember that. All right. Anyways. Oh, was he like that? Okay. Then okay. Anything like any racist comments would definitely not be tolerated here. Okay. So. Let's see what the hell did we do. Let's quickly do a debrief. So I'm gonna turn it down. Here we go. All right. So for those of you guys that state this is 2020. So 2020 is better. So obviously for airline flying, 2020 is still the best. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Be polite, you know. But you could say like the landing was crap. Like you know. It's so hard to offend me. I gotta admit, like, I would be laughing. It's like I love a people troll. You know, it's so much. You know, Elijah says, can he not see my comments? I do see your comments, and I said 2020 is okay, yeah, good. Okay, trolling is fine. Trolling is about things like this is not okay. Yeah, okay, true. Okay, should not be tolerated. Yeah. Maybe I'm missing something about this. I don't know why it's... Okay, nice. Oh, Mr. Bombastic! First class time to party. Oh, man, thank you so much, man. Thanks so much for the generous donation. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna fund my, IFR rating. I'm probably gonna start getting that IFR rating in real life. So thank you so much for funding that, and I appreciate you guys donating and all that good stuff. Yeah, so we just arrived. And here's what the flight was. So we took off from Boston. All right, first class time to party. Yeah, man, we got to get you back to that first class, get you some just missed the landing. Oh no, you guys missed the landing. Shoot. I know that I typically start streams at this time, but because, you know, usually I try to get to those events, but anyways. All right, so we were in Boston, right here, Alpha 3, taxied via Kilo Bravo Charlie. We crossed 04 right, 04 left, went Charlie 33 left. We were at this nice departure, Lobster 8. So Lobster 8, and then flew all the way to Halifax, Canada through Gulf of Maine. And there we go. And as Ben noted, thanks, Ben. We were a bit too high, so that's why we requested a vector. Look how nice the vector is. So this little like semicircle. You left the comment, says Owen, okay, join Discord. Nice, awesome. You left the comment, perfect. So yeah, see the semicircle? That was our vectoring, right? So we were vectored, and then because there was another flight coming in, they nicely set us up. They said reduce the final approach speed, and that's what we did. So we're at the point of T-tar. Right here, we did this landing. This was the ILS runway 14. By the way, I have Canadian charts, so I can even show you the Canadian charts, how they look like, right? So if you go into the approach, ILS runway 14, this is how Canadian chart looks like. Just gotta flip it. I'm not sure, how do I flip it from the night view? I think it's right here, right? No. Yeah, there it is. I think that's better. I think that looks better, right? Yeah, see, that's a Canadian chart. So Canadian chart's a bit different. But yeah, there's that fine approach fix at T-tar right here, and there you go, 3000, and we intercept the glide slope. Oh, I can draw on top of this. It's amazing. Green. You know what? Maybe I just pick a different color, maybe red, and reduce the thickness. And let me just clear. Okay, yeah. So we were here, and then minimums, of course, minimums would be right here, right? So that's the MTA right here. So we were at the 1810, so we were approximately at this point, and then we saw the runway, right? So there it is, we landed. I think that's good. Anyways, that was my little lame explanation. So there it is. So we landed. I was anticipating Kilo, right? But we landed on Mike right here, so we stopped on Mike. I did a bit of stop, right? So there's Mike, Kilo, and here we are at the gate number. Which gate is that? 16. Here we go. 16. Gate number 16. Fantastic. All right. Is the favorite time of the stream is the replay, right? So you're gonna commence deboarding, and over here we're gonna go into ground services. We're gonna close these doors, remove chocks and cones, and disconnect GPU. So now we're let's quickly do the parking checklist.
Parking checklist.
Okay.
Parking
Arco says
brake or
Cockpit
chocks.
said the shit is. No, I don't think we're gonna fly anymore.
Set.
Parking
Engines.
chest.
Off. Wing lights.
Wing light off.
Off. Fuel pumps.
Oh, you almost blue screen. That's crazy. Fuel pumps are off.
Off. Parking checklist completed.
Okay, fantastic. Here we go. All right, let's get the jetway out of the way. We're gonna watch the replay, and here we go in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Beautiful airport, by the way. And yeah, we're just kind of like just still deboarding passengers, I know. But anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start the throttle. And now we're going to load the state of ready. Okay, so let's activate the state. And we're getting ready for replay, right? So replay mode. There we go. Other CYHZ stream. How are you doing? Good. How are you? Help. Arco says help. Start with the specs. Okay, what add-ons do you have for your sim? Yeah, I have I should. You know what? I never made a list of the add-ons. I should do that. I should come up with a list. Love all the info. Thanks, Brent. Appreciate you, man. Okay, beacons on. We get strobes. We're gonna do this. We're gonna turn on the lights. We're getting ready for replay. Okay. So normally turn off lights, seat belts. Okay, we're gonna test the lights. Perfect. Okay, so now we're just gonna do a regular replay, and we're gonna start this by watching the passenger view. Okay, let me just get this guy right here. So we're gonna stop the replay, and I'm gonna play the replay. So I'm gonna use this tool. I'm gonna show you which tool that is, so you can see exactly what it is. Okay. He needs to take a break. Go away. Who needs to take a break? Do you guys want me to do another flight? Why is it called pre-boarding? Are you gonna get? Oh yeah. We're gonna get on before we get on. That was my priority boarding. Yeah, it's like George Carlin. I love that guy. Okay, Halifax landing May 19. Okay, there it is. That's the one. So just I'm gonna show you the replay tool real quick, so you'll see it. I think if I drag it on the right hand side, there's my replay tool. See, that's the one that I'm using. Okay, so you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, there we go. Nice. So I'm just gonna go like this. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna. There it is. There's the replay. So flaps full. So airplane is nicely configured, and it's gonna land. Awesome. Yeah, man. George Carlin is the best, man. I wish he was still alive, because he could have made so many jokes, man, about what's happening today. Is just ridiculous. I'd love for this guy to be on, you know, and would be awesome. Okay, I think left-hand side is where the Halifax is. By the way, this add-on right here is, these are the power lines by Orbex. It's funny how you can see them. Okay, is the FCP available? FCP, you mean so this is, by the way, Cockpit Simulator FCU and MCDU. So it's available. You can download it, man, NDA. You can download it and check out my review of it. What's with the wing flex? Yeah, there is a bit of a wing flex, because it is a little bit turbulent, and there's all the nice trees. Here we go, treetops, and here we go. We're about to land. And here we go. So that's how we were landing. There it is, and touchdown. And the reversers are coming out. Okay, so now let's see the. Yes, MCDU, thank you. Yeah. So this MCDU, by the way, is from a Cockpit Simulator. This is a metal MCDU, so it's not wing. Wing is actually cheaper, and it does its job. And if you're really looking for value for your money, then you gotta get the wing. If you really want the best MCDU, then you should get Cockpit Simulator if you have the money. I did the review of both, so those videos are on my channel. So now that you've subscribed, thank you so much, by the way, NTA. You should check out the reviews and see what you think, and make your decision. I try to be as objective as I can. Of course, as you know, I am quite positive, so I never review something that I don't believe it will be good. So I only review good stuff. So you should check out that video. Anyways, that was the landing. Here we go. So we're coming down. So 50 over the numbers, and there you go. So, and a bit floaty, that's fine. But then again, this is the characteristics of this Airbus, right? Like the Fenix. Dale, it's not real. It's not real. No. This is not real. It's Microsoft Flight Simulator. Thanks for them for watching the reviews. Okay, yeah, there's lots of them actually. Please be safe while flying and landing planes. Oh, Dale, we'll be safe, man, for sure. Just for your information, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator, so we're as safe as we possibly can. We are flying with the real world procedures. And of course, this is not a real aircraft, but the systems are very realistic. So right now we're watching replay of the landing I did before. Okay, so look, we even have like door open. We even have passengers. Look, she's looking at me. Is this real? Is this real life? Who are you? anyways, of course it's not real. It's a simulator. It's a simulator, and we're just having fun. Okay, so we're gonna watch it from the front. Let's see. He has a beast. Yeah, it's a bit of a crazy computer. Yeah, so if you want to see the specs, yeah, I will do the specs again. Yeah, it's as I said, I almost sold my kidney for the video card. Video card alone was ridiculously expensive. All right, so there it is. So we're just landing. Here we go, runway 14. The girl was attractive. How do you get all these pictures of your plane? So this is simulator, right? So I'm just replaying when I landed. So you obviously joined a bit late, but yeah, we've landed. Took a nap through the flight. Amazing. That's exactly what I want you guys to do. See, there we go. That was butterish. There we go, and perfect nose. Yeah, a little bit off center line, of course. And there's the reversers coming in. And there it is. This is the simulator. Oh. Yeah, man. You just got... So, okay, you do not understand. Okay, Dale. What's happening? Bro, talk to me. So, what's exactly you do not understand? See, look, I'm in my seat right now. See my seat belt? And I can look at this. Yeah, Dale. Okay. Okay, I love it when, folks like Dale join and they're like, is this real? Is this... Okay, but define real. Mushroom. Okay, so mushroom on my drives for more screenshots of space. Yeah. See, there you go. So flaps are now... Look, all these like... See how detailed this plane is? All these little details of the flaps, and you can hear the actuators. Everything is super realistic. All right, let me know if you guys want to watch the landing again, or we can just... Okay, yeah, let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. But from which view? I think I like this one. I like this view. No, not this one. Okay, hold on. Too many trees. Okay, there. All right, here we go. And then this one right here, from the runway. Oops! Oh, I just screwed this up. No! Screwed this up. Yeah. Second. All right. See from the trees. Sorry, just screwed this lavatory view. Maybe though. The crappy part is that there is no lavatory, unfortunately. See, there we go. Voice meter. Yep. Voice meter. That's exactly, by the way, what I'm using. Okay, there it is. And touchdown. There we go. All right, there's the reversers. Is Dale still here, or did he just leave? He probably like I don't understand. I'm in panic. I'm just gonna like just gonna swipe away. Screw this guy. He's not responding anymore. No way. So yes, I'm using voice meter. See, voice meter. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm using voice meter. Charlie, you got it, man. There we go. So spoilers are now retracting, and so this was our landing. This was our landing in Halifax. And by the way, just to quickly show you, this is the airport. This is the airport diagram, aerodrome chart. So we're right now on Mike, right here. And we're taxiing from Kilo to our gate somewhere here. Gate number 14, I think. Greatest stop ever. Yeah, 4 flight, man. That's exactly it is. You can't find 2020 on Steam. No, you should. It's Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's what it's called. It's I don't know. Is this still called 2020? Because there's 2024, and I think. Okay, let's see. I am using Steam version, by the way, as well. Okay, let's see. It's okay. So it's Microsoft. What's it called? Yes, it's called Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's in the burger right now. That's awesome. Okay, little nav map. Good. Yeah, Captain J. Hello, sir. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, so these are remaining passengers. So yeah, this girl right here. Who else do we have? Yeah, I think those are the ones that didn't leave the aircraft. Yeah, it's like 40th anniversary. All right, here we go. By the way, look how like awesome the sound is. The sound is just so incredible because these engines, the CFM engines, oops, sounds so good. Look at that. Haha. Sounds so good. Yeah, I don't know if it's called... no, this is the 2020. That's not 2024. 2024 is not ready for prime time. I'm a believer of 2024, but... Okay, guys, can we get to 20,500 today? Can we? We only have 20 people that haven't subscribed. So I'm pretty sure out of the 72 people that are still left, there's 20 of you that haven't hit the subscribe button. So I would appreciate if you do. And that way, you know, we'll get to the 20,500 subscribers. Would you consider building a full full cockpit? Okay, I love the question, man. I'm thinking about it. So I don't know if my wife's gonna like that idea. I tried to so we went to the Fest weekend, right? So we went to the Fest weekend event, and I tried to show her, okay, look, there's all these cockpits and like things, and you know, there's this thing, right, and like that thing, and so will I build the full full size cockpit? I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I just got to figure out the space, because one of the videos that I'm going to be releasing next is my setup. Like, I'm going to show overall setup, and you will see that on my left hand side I have a huge drum kit that I'm forcing myself to play drums, but I just don't have time. So if I'm going to put the freaking full size A320 cockpit, the drum kit will have to go. But that's probably going to be a trigger. So yeah. Okay. So I like that question, man, Charlie. I like the question. I might consider it. Yeah, the wing is good. Stuff is good. So I am big fan of wing, and we're flying to. Oh, we already flew, Cassidy. I'm so sorry, dude. Yeah, you're too late. Too late. We flew to Halifax. Here we're just watching replay how we landed and how we Oh man, if you play the drums, learn from Travis Barkey. Travis Barkey. I'm gonna write that down. Travis Barkey. I have content investment, Mrs. Flightster. Yeah. Yes, true, right? Like you can say that. That's been my excuse for so long. But you know, so sometime, you know, her patience might run out, and I might be in trouble. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Okay, would you consider riding the Mercury Atlas rocket? Oh, dude, if I knew how to do that, I think I would do that. I would do that. Okay, so let's think of tomorrow flight. So actually tomorrow, I might be flying the real plane tomorrow. By the way, you guys should consider subscribing to my Instagram. Okay, flight streamer. That's me. So that's my Insta. And tomorrow I'll probably be flying a real plane. So the stream will be probably later. So it'll be around, like, right now it's 10:22. So it might be around that time. Yeah. Might be around 10:23. So Oscar says I have a 40th anniversary edition. I know what the difference between 2020 is. I'm so used to MSFS 2024 and AFB is awesome. Yeah. You know, I've been a big, like, whiner about 2024, I gotta admit. So 2024 is okay, but it's not the best. Not the best. Just got on, friend got Easter teaching. Oh no, how was the cabin? Oh, it was good, man. Oh, Cassidy, just for you, we're gonna do a replay once again. We're gonna do a replay. Look! We're spinning. We're doing donuts in the airport. Just for you. We're gonna do a replay. Let's do like let's see. Let's backwards to the landing. Here we go. Just for you, man. Cassidy, so you joined. There you go, man. Just for you. We're gonna show you the replay once again. Look at this. We're at 19 people away from 20,500. So let's see if we can make it. But I'm just gonna show the replay once more, because that's you know, it's like a silent hunter. Marco says, "Бросайте with the бочку police." I don't know if I could do that, Marco, man. I don't know if I can do that. It's not possible on this plane. So he wants me to do a barrel roll in the plane, but I don't think it's possible. Oh, look at that! Someone unsubscribed. What the hell, man? Why are you guys unsubscribing? What's going on? I thought we were gonna get to 500, 20,500, and no, we won't be. Anyways, that's it. We're gonna watch this replay. I'm gonna go. So it's a little bit of a float. I should have pulled back the throttle a bit later. So there it is. See, just a little bit of a float, but it was quite smooth. Yeah. I know it wasn't you, man. I know. Okay, so it's possible to do it, but just not on Airbus. You know why? Because the flight stick right here, this particular flight stick, is basically let's go fly-by-wire, right? So you have your ELAC second FAC, right? So there it is, these flight computers, right? So you can kind of turn them off, but the problem is that these are fly-by-wire systems. So what ends up happening, if you take a look at the you know, hydraulics, right? So you've got, or even flight controls. Let's see, flight controls. So yeah, by the way, see the rudders on the right, because the hydraulics are not pressurized. So all these hydraulic systems, right? They're operated by these computers, ELAC 1 and SEC 1, 2, 3. So I forgot what the acronyms stand for, but these are fly-by-wire computers that will not let you do the barrel roll. So you have to really kind of turn off some of them in order to, yeah, exactly. It stops the, yeah, there's a roll interlock. Exactly. It just stops the, you know, ability. Oh man, Oscar says you and XP72 are both live now. Both of you guys are amazing. Oh yeah, XP72 Norman. Yeah, I met him at the Flight Sim Expo. He's a great guy. I like his stuff. He's been streaming for a long time, man. He's a good guy. I met him in real life. I follow him on Instagram, and like, yeah, you know, I fully respect the dude, and yeah, tell him I said hi, and you know, he's a good guy. Yeah, make sure you guys tune to XP72. He's a great streamer. Absolutely. Yeah, XP72, he's a good guy. So second that. Yeah. By the way, the replay is kind of freaking out, man. Fully manual. Okay, anyways, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Let me just quickly double check something. I'm gonna double check something. So tomorrow, right? So tomorrow I might join late, so we'll do maybe a VR stream. I know there's an event tomorrow there's Tuesday nights in New York. Yeah, I won't be making that one, but then On Wednesday, there's the Charms of Northeast. So that's Brazil. Okay, so Brazil is BSG, is BMO. Okay, Brazil is online. Might not be it. Okay, so what else? On Thursday, it's the Mexico, and then Thursday's in Toronto. Maybe Toronto event, we can do that. Okay, the fact that you're so detailed in your explanation is awesome. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you, Kyle, man. Thanks. And then me Reed says thank you. All right, awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. So every time, I know some of you guys have been watching me for a while. You're like, oh man, you're repeating yourself. You're like, you're showing us this tray table so many times, but I love it. So it is what it is. So maybe tomorrow we'll do a VR stream. We're gonna use this headset. It's gonna be a late stream. This headset right here. We're also gonna be recording a video for the upcoming review. I need to review this headset. By the way, guys. Oh, special announcement for those of you guys still watching. This headset is freaking amazing, and I'm gonna have a special discount for it. I think it's coming up in a few days. So I'll post it on the Discord. It's a special discount that Pimax gave to me for my amazing audience. So I will get you guys a really nice discount for this thing if you ever want to get into VR. So yeah, we'll have the exclusive discount. No. So Arco, so we'll do stream tomorrow on Wednesday, but tomorrow will be a late one. I learned top of descent procedure. Oh, awesome. We can even calculate it, like, you know, manually if you want, but it's better, like Airbus actually tells you the top of descent. And same thing for Boeing, right? Maybe if I can, let me show you something. All right, here we go. So tomorrow we'll be swapping this thing with this thing right here. This thing. This is the Boeing MCP. So that's from Wing. So we'll be using this for Boeing flight. And of course, this MCD will go away if you try it War Thunder. Yeah, some people asked me about it, and I did try it. I just haven't streamed it. So anyways, guys, that's it. I'm gonna have to go. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow. So I'm gonna start the stream around this time, so maybe 10:30, maybe 11-ish. So that's where I'm gonna start the stream. So tomorrow around the same time or a bit later is where that stream will start. So watch out for it. Come by, say hi, and we'll do some VR flights. I'll need to think about where we're gonna fly in VR, but maybe I'll do that flight in the A321. I'm gonna try to see how realistic the Piper feels in VR, so you guys will get to see that. Anyways, thanks so much, and I'll hope you'll have a great rest of your evening or morning if you guys are watching from Europe. All right, so Officer Boy says, nice stream today. Oh yeah, no man, don't worry about that. That was not a problem. All right, see you guys. See ya.
693, wind 2505, clear takeoff for 106 left.
We've flown the route, we've touched down clean, from startup flow to landing scene. Checklist done and gates are near, but hey, before you disappear, give it a like if you felt the ride. Give it a like if you felt alright. Subscribe and join the crew worldwide. Engines off, but we're not done. We're flying with Flightstreamer now.
Heavy Tower, good morning. Line up runway 06 left.
We're going to line up 06 left for air transit 326.
Route 17.